Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration playthrough. For some reason I had a small error from the streaming studio about like Twitch connection, not sure what it was. Hopefully it's gonna be alright. And let's get to work. So yesterday we could finish 4 initial cards for the tier 1. And today we are gonna be making the next ones. So let's see for the cards for the card 2, and by card I mean catalog 2. What kind of cards do we need? So let's see the ingredients and identify. I'm seeing 2 instrument resources we need to be making. So question arises: where should we be making them? Obviously in space, because all of these decomposition are the items we should be making in space, because anyway they cannot benefit from productivity models. And in order to not like to try to restrict to the bare like resources, we are have opted for making this in space. Even though you could say that instead of locomotives, which like the only item which costs gears, we could be making them there, and they're actually the only item which costs electronic circuits. But that's okay, It's a no big deal. Hey, twitching dog. What's up, science man? Material science is up. Material science should be progressing. From the toilet at work. Man, I do that too. Sometimes I used to like go into the toilet and trying to chill. What's your work? What's your what are you doing? Let me guess, some IT stuff. Got to go have a great stream. Okay, thank you. No problem. That was a fast toilet break, if I know one. I usually stay for longer. But thank you very much. So how should we do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 of these, and 6. So 19. No. 7, 7, 14, and 6, 20, not 19. I'm not tired. Where are the buildings? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's go. How should we organize them? By the way, let's check how many assemblers do we need. Yeah, only 1 assembler for the locomotive. I think it doesn't even have to be beaconed and modeled. Look at this. Even without any speed, like 1 assembler making locomotives is gonna be good enough. And how about storage tanks? We have 0.5, and I think we can only have 1, but this one needs the beacon. Yeah, it needs the beacon. Okay. Should we get rid of these first? They're kinda the most complicated ones, but also they are the ones which only require a few machines here. You can see only 2 thermodynamics and only 6 mechanicals. Let me get the 2 thermodynamics. 2 thermodynamics. 1 and like put it here. And 2. Okay. How about let's have these 2 first. How about like the most obvious solution? The most obvious solution would be to simply, where are the thermodynamics? Thermodynamics, hey ho. Here, the simplest solution, like most apparent, most noticeable, the first you are thinking about would be to like put the assemblers right in front of these. Like we have 2 machines and we need 1 assembler for 2, so we could be simply doing it like this, right? And for the other ones we could be simply like putting an assembler behind them, and like we need only 1, so we can be like belting stuff from it. Now always question the first solutions. That's some nugget of experience for you guys. Always question first decisions. Is there a better way? So these ones are the ones producing from the locomotive. Is there a better way? So let's see at all the outputs. So how many belts do we need for the locomotive one? The locomotive one, 14K, and that makes, I think it's 6 belts. It's not even 5, because 5 belts would be 13.5. Yeah, so we need 6 belts, 6 belts of scrap from these big boys, and you can see we need 6 machines, 6 mechanical facilities, so we can have one mechanical facility like create 1 belt, which I think is really neat. Which I think is really it's a nice way to organize stuff. 1 mechanical facility to 1 belt, and the locomotive machine could be somewhere in the middle. Do they have anything in common as inputs? These two. So they have data cards in common, and they have girders in common, which is a very few amount. Yeah, let's try to have these 2 inputs in the middle as well as the 2 outputs. And my questioning about the location of the production here is we could be making this here, or we could be making them here right in front, but that's a bit too far. Like, we would be needing to bring everything, and here would be a direct insertion. For example, let me already set up the recipe. If we were to make this here, it would be a direct insertion, which is very beneficial. I'm always happy when I'm seeing a direct insertion. Where is it? Tank, please. Please. Gucci. Do they have any... Oh, they have a feedback loop of water. No big deal. As always with feedback loops. Just put a tank and top it up from outside. Okay, and here lubricant and the outputs of the scrap. Good enough. And we could always... So yeah, I'm not seeing any better way to handle the locomotive. I'm not seeing any better location for the locomotive or for the... I mean, one way would be to put it right in front. Like, we can do something like this, to put this one right in front, but this would remove the way to do direct insertion. So at least for this one, I think we could be using... sorry, we could be putting it behind. Yeah, I think it's better. Like, it's because it's 1 for 2. It's 1 for 2. One of these is required. They produce 78.3. And 78.3 is used by these 2 machines, so it's a really nice ratio. So I think I'm gonna go with these. So this doesn't need any modules. This, however, do. This doesn't. And there's also a beacon. Oh, this beacon touches this machine, which is not good because I think 1 beacon here is gonna be covering all of this build. So we need to move everything like 1 tile below at least. And let's align these buildings. Okay, pretty aligned. And this one is the one which is making locomotives. It has 4 inputs, which we need to belt all the way. Well, it's fine. Now. Okay, so imagine. Let's imagine. So we have, like, for example, 1 belt of outputs and 2 belts of inputs. And the inputs are gonna be the cards and the girders. So locomotives, girders, and cards are handled for this one. So this one needs an additional 3rd belt of input, a 4th, like 1 output, 2 and 3 inputs, because the locomotive is gonna be from behind. And they need iridium plates. Which these don't. So we can make. Let's see. Let's prototype. Let's be making a prototype. So imagine we have a locomotive production. It's 1 for a lot. Even if we were to have more, how many again? 6, I think. Yeah, 6. So what we can do is we can make a locomotive production in front of. We can make a locomotive production in front of these 2 for the direct insertion here. Oops, sorry, like this. And then we can put it on the belt and like move it to right and left side and take from there. Let's see here. Oops. Is there a way to make this beacon cover all of these? No, there's none. I mean, that's no big deal. Like, we can always put a second beacon here. It's just a bit annoying to have one beacon for one machine, but that's not a big issue. It just needs to cover this machine. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I think I was not aligned here. Yep. Like this. Okay. Oh, and I think it was not very smart to not properly move them correctly placed. I'm gonna move them here. Because they need to be drawing from these, like, not drawing, but connecting to these three belts. And I'm also noticing that there is too much space here, so I'm gonna move everything one tile above again. Here. And have this belt go here, and these are gonna be the two inputs. And then you also have to go there. So let's fix that. I'm trying to be mindful of aesthetics. I could rush this build and do whatever, but you know, the reason why I'm not so fast with building is because I'm trying to make everything look nice. I think, like, as nice as I can. Of course, everything is relative. Can never be too perfect, and it's also a very subjective term. Something that some people can find nice may be completely different for others, right? I'm sure also you have experienced this disagreement in taste, but keep in mind, tastes are not subject to arguments. Tastes are really something that is personal. Let's have this belt go as like be as small as possible, because we don't have too much locomotives everywhere. So I think this is good. So we have locomotives everywhere. We could easily feed all of these forest resources from behind. Like, yeah, we have a lot of space. Oh no. Let me ban the bot. Okay. Recently no one is posting links. Maybe I'm gonna go into no links mode. We shall see. Okay, and here also we need two inputs, and so this one doesn't need any inputs actually from behind these two machines, because this is direct insertion and these two come from the front. So aside from the liquids, they need nothing. They need nothing. How should we make the liquids? We shall see it later. Okay, and for the inputs, we could either run two belts here, or like even do this. Simple enough. They just go inside and wait there, like both iron and steel. By the way, how about, yeah, iron is how about the iron usage? How close we are from a belt, from a full belt? Where is it? Here, 1.5k. It's actually pretty. It's more than half of the belt. So more than half of one belt is gonna go into the storage tank. And again, we should be watching and calculating the belts. This is iridium plates. Let me see their speed. Yeah, they 200 seconds, but Blank Data cards is a huge. Okay, let's have this one belt. The closest one is gonna be the Blank Data cards belt. Let me also properly... Oh, I like this spacing. I like this spacing a lot. Let's just copy from here. So why I like it is because we can have this closest belt here to be for the data cards, and this one, it requires 3 every 24 seconds, so it's not as much as here, so it's fine if it's further. So we can do it like this. Oh no, sorry, like this. We have to do it like this. Do we need 2 of these arms? 3 every, and they work at 10 speed. Hold on, why there's no energy? That's a mistake. Let's move it closer. Yeah, I think we want it closer, so we can be extending behind for the next buildings. Oh, it's working at 22.4 after we have connected the beacon. 22.4 speed. So we need to, and 24 seconds. So basically, it produces one like it does one cycle a second, and so we need about 3 cards a second. So we should be using 2 red hands, because 1 red hand, it has a 3 stack size rotation, but don't forget that it grabs items from a belt. Like it's not instant. It grabs item by item from the belt. So just to be sure, let's have 2 of these, because we can, simply because we can. And here is the evac of the cards. So again, they produce 1 card every. No, 3 cards every 24 seconds. Yeah, blanket the cards into the cards. So we could do it like this. Can we use the same? I think we can. Yeah, and that fits with the beacon. However, for this one, it's gonna be a bit different tiling. Oh, and let's also output these. Oh, no, hold on. How is the output here? 1 every 8 seconds, basically. 1 every 8 seconds with the speed of 5.6. So yeah, less than 1 a second. So one red belt here, one red inserter here is gonna be good enough. Let's also not forget any feedback loops. So here we don't have any feedback loop, but here, this is the most complicated recipe of all, I think, because of the sheer amount of like resources in total, and the sheer amount of resources, like the amount of different resources, and per item the amounts of it. Looking at you, scrap. The girder and iridium plate. Okay, I think we could feed the girder. The girder is the one which I wanted to pass here. Is it possible? Let's see if it's possible. And oh, this cannot be red. These have to be. Oh, this cannot be red. Because we need to filter them out. The inputs can be red, but not the outputs. Yeah, we need to filter these. Okay. How should we do it? We have to use whites. So let's increase the size. Oh, can we even increase? At least let's try. Doing it this way would work. But can we? If we do something like this. From the top is okay. From the top is gonna work, because it outputs here on this left side. It's gonna work, but from the bottom it's not gonna work. So we need to do some adjustment here. This also not gonna work because it outputs to the top. How can we do it? Oh, and this is no, this is not really tileable because of the. We have to remember that there's gonna be a beacon here. Maybe we could place the beacon somewhere here, but then again it's on the belt, which is actually fine. We don't need a belt here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with it. This beacon is really in the way. It's really in the way. Oh, but we need to remember about the scrap evacuation. We need to remember, never forget the scrap. Let's see. I'm gonna try placing it here. So, because this one is... do we have to move everything top? Yeah, let's do it like this. Oops. I want to move everything 1 tile above. And that is to make sure this one benefits from the beacon. This machine benefits from the beacon. And so we can have the beacon below. Here. And let's make it here. Let's put it here. Let's try putting it here. And see how it goes. So we do have an output for the scrap here in the middle. And then this, I think, it doesn't really matter where this one is, but for the sake of symmetry, let's place it down as well. Man, this is interesting. Trying to figure out a a nice design is quite interesting. I like this kind of like, this is the Factorio I play for, to find out the challenge to move stuff around. And that's why I do appreciate like belt-based factories. Never forget, no bus. I mean, whatever I'm saying. I kind of have a bus, but that's okay. Never mind. So here, let's actually, because we have gotten rid of the beacon, we can do this, and we are sure that it's properly scalable. So now we have a proper output belt without any tricks. Now here, can we? Yes, we can do this with the iridium belt. If the iridium belt goes like this, and it doesn't mess with the. It doesn't mess with these. Yeah, let's take it like this. Here, unfortunately, it's not exactly symmetrical, because like I wanted to save these outputs. These are for the scrap. We have to preserve them. Yeah, and because of the beacon, it's impossible to make it symmetrical. But that's okay. We shall allow that. Please, please. Scrap everywhere. Okay, now these are the cards. So what are you? You are the locomotive card. The locomotive card. This one, impact shielding. Yeah, impact shielding. And you are kind of a star. Kind of a star. Here, you. Pressure containment. Yeah. Okay, we have the belt. Now the hardest part here is gonna be. Okay, let me finish connecting, like putting the inserters in order. Okay, like this. Oops, this one is a bit shifted. Oh, and here as well. The iridium plates are done. Now here, the interesting part. Here is the girders, and we need to make sure that we take from the girders, kinda like this, and we also need to be making sure that we feed the girders back into the system in priority from the left. But now the challenge here is gonna be, how are we sure that we're inputting onto the left side? Girder, here. So we're taking from here, which makes sense, hopefully. By the way, they need one, right? Yeah, one in every 200 seconds. Nothing. It's nothing. So these ones are gonna be putting onto the right-hand side, and they're gonna be like merging with the opposite side from which we want. So we kinda. I almost want to do it like this. Yeah, this way they're gonna merge from the bottom side, and we shall draw from here to make sure we are drawing. I'm not a big fan of drawing from the splitter directly. Not sure about you guys, but I know this is possible, but I think it's weird. Like, first split and then take, right? Like, it feels like it's messing a bit with the splitter. It's just an impression. I'm sure it works. Like, I have used it before, it works fine, but it's just the image. Like, I like to take from the belt and not from the splitter itself. And because we can, anyways, we can do it. So the feedback loop of girder is okay. Now let's see about the feedback loop of the iridium plate. It's gonna be the same. Very similar, at least. Very similar. Yeah, should have planned for that. Especially you. How you are gonna be outputting? How are you gonna be outputting the iridium? If we do it like this, is it gonna work? Question mark. Like, you take and you output, but then it's gonna it's gonna be full. It's gonna be full. You are a trouble. What we could be doing is we could be evacuating iridium together with the scrap. And then we can take it from this belt. The scrap, we evacuate 1.5 k scrap at a time. But actually with the speed it's like almost one belt. But if we evacuate a scrap with the iridium here, and I'm not seeing any other solution here. I'm not seeing any other solution. So if we evacuate scrap with the iridium, like I imagine having like 6 belts of scrap go here. Was it 6? Yeah, 6 belts. Yeah, I remember. So basically, what we can do is split out the iridium. Basically, do it like this. This is the second one. So we could be splitting out like the iridium lane could be this one. Oh, but hold on. We also have the locomotive. Let's not forget about that. And let's check whether multi-cylinder engines are also, yeah, look at the numbers. 94 gears, 94 electronic circuits, 141 multi-cylinder engines, and that matches these numbers. That means these three items are only used for the locomotive. It almost makes sense to deliver a locomotive directly, like build it on Nauvis and deliver it here. It almost makes sense to do that. Instead of having a lot of slots of these, let's just build locomotives on Nauvis. Let's see here. These 9 for basically this is 2 slots a minute. Because they go by a stack of 5, 2 slots a minute, and this is like 1 slot, and 5 slots. So in the rocket, it's way better to actually input in locomotives. Okay, this is gonna be a change here. And look at how we have reduced the number of items necessary. So let me adjust. Let me now adjust. Let's indeed do it like this. Let's adjust. So we don't want these, and these anymore. And I think steel amounts have been changed as well. 1802. 1802. And let's ask for locomotives. So we needed 9.4, right? Let's say 10. Let's say 10. Or 20. Just to have a buffer. 20 locomotives. So we can be removing. We can now be removing you. How should we do it? Let's shift. Let's do you here, and we could be removing, like clearing this up and removing these. I'm gonna leave these. Not used, but they are for the. No, it doesn't make sense to. Doesn't make sense to keep these. Okay, fine. When needed in the future, we can connect them. Okay, so and you are the locomotives. Yeah, look at how we have changed the design based on the requirements. Like, originally I haven't thought it through very well, but after trying to build it and thinking about it, yeah, it's way better to deliver locomotives. I have no problem changing my mind whenever it's better, whenever it's more efficient. Okay, locomotives. So with this, we can actually merge locomotives, but merging. I wanted to merge it with the iridium plates belt, but it is gonna require us to split the belt, like take half of the belt, and then we need to be worried about balancing. So let's just have a third one. Let's just have a third belt for the locomotives here, and something like this, yeah. And just be done with it. Yeah, like this. 1, 2. Oh, like this. Oh, you, you are the problem. You're the problem all along, and you're the problem yet again. Oh, no, sorry. Now that we don't have these... Oh, why am I doing this? We don't need it. We don't need the third lane. We have a second lane for these. The second lane was for the locomotives initially. So that's good. That's good. Okay. And here we go. We have locomotives, we have iridium plates. And we have the evac. So, why all this? Well, now we have space here. Now we have space here to be able to evacuate the iridium without having to do this weird double belt, which I think is gonna save us on splitters, and we are gonna be having better UPS, I think. So this needs to be merged. Let me already put the iridium plate. What would be the best way to merge it? Because it best be merged before rather than after. So what we could do is, let me remove this for now. Move you. And how about having the beacon here instead of here? So we merged this before. How about this? How about this? How about this? So because we can take here, we can now merge to the right hand side. We can now put a splitter. Hold on, something like this. And where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? I'd like to send it all the way here, but... oh! How about making the first lane to be the locomotives and the second lane being the iridium plates? This way we could be... nah, it's... is it possible? Let me check. We have a very limited space to play with here, but that's exciting. To me at least. So let's see here. How can we do it? Imagine we have only one lane of... yeah, you're rich. Imagine this is the locomotives, and iridium plates are like kind of here, right? So can we... it's the same issue. We cannot really output it. And we cannot move this one tile to the left because it barely reaches this building. Yeah, it barely reaches it. What would be a good solution? Oh! It goes here? Something like this. How about this? How about this? You put from the left, and the items are going on the left side here, so on the top side here, and when taken, they are able to be taken directly like this. How about that? I think this is okay. We don't need this third lane anyways. We don't need the third lane. How about that? So first lane is the locomotives, and the second lane is the iridium plates. So we can now simply copy paste this setup everywhere. That's oh, hold on a second. This is not copyable. I wanted to copy it like this directly, but we can see that the belt, or it's coming in from here. Could we use the third lane directly? Imagine this is the iridium. Imagine this is the iridium. Like the third lane is the iridium, and we are taking from it. How? It's still a problem, huh? It's still a problem. Oh, hold on. then this one could be. This one could be. This one could be the. This one could be the other one. So we could do this. We could do this. This one is the locomotives, and the third one is the iridium. And then we have a proper setup. We have a proper neat setup like this. And now we don't use this in between lane. Hey, Faustus, how are you doing? Oh, sorry. This is the bad prioritization. Yeah, sorry, this is the mistake. Nice catch. How about that? We have a tile. We have the tile. So now I can delete these. Yeah, the whole purpose here is to prioritize the output iridium from the machine. And it outputs on the left-hand side, which is becoming top, and it is becoming top here, and it's outputted before we take. So the machine takes its own iridium, and we have made sure of that. We could delete only this. Let's style it. Let's style it here. Let us style it here. So imagine we have this here. How does the tile go? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh no, this is not used anymore. Okay, so let's check. With this tile, iridium done, locomotive done, girder done from here. I mean, soon to be done. We are not taking. No, we are taking it here. Missing underground facing left on the second row below machine. Missing underground facing left. Yeah, this one, right? This one is not reaching. I was just about to like see how we could like this. I think. Let's see here. Is it properly? No, hold on. This is for the like this maybe. You got it. Hey. No, this does mess with the beacon. Imagine this is the beacon space. This is we should not touch it. But then this is too far. Oh no, this is too. This is too far. So basically, if we do this here. Oh, I really wanted to make it symmetrical. Do we have to like shift it? Do we have to shift it? Do we have to be shifting it? Because of the beacon? Just because this one is not going far enough? I am annoyed. I'm annoyed. Now here is good, I think. How can we? Is it even? I'm honestly not seeing a way here to feed it symmetrically, so we have to be a little bit like not symmetrical towards the remaining machines, because we need some in between here. It's all about connecting the belts, but since the connections, we can redo it when we get the super belts, the space belts. In the meanwhile, I'm afraid this one can go here, and here it's a bit special. So we can copy this one everywhere except for this machine. For this machine is gonna be a little bit shifted because we need to feed this underground because of the beacon, which is I hope it's acceptable. I hope it's acceptable. Sorry about all of you guys who have OCD issues with this. Not that I like it too much, but I think we have spent too much time on it already. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let me just make sure that everything is going. So here we have the input of the locomotive. It's connected everywhere. Pam 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 pam. Yep, cool. And now we have the iridium one, which is there's an input everywhere here, which is connected all the way. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. We can even remove these, so we don't have like too much stuff. Okay, and now we have the belts. We have these ones. Let's keep them like this. I think they're looking better. Like this. Okay. These are the scrap. Let's finish here. Here we have this lane for the girders. So we're taking from it here. And we are outputting it back here. Yeah, I think this tile was done actually. I think this tile was done. Let's see. We have one input, two inputs. We need two inputs. Yeah, we need blank data card and girders. Blank data card is done. Girder is done. How about you? You have only one input here for the blank data card, and let's oh, you have two inputs, and let's add the girders for you as well from here, and you should be done as well. This one is done as well. And I think it's good. I think it's good. We can now copy paste it. Oh, is there a tiling issue? I mean, yeah, let's delete these. Yeah, let's just paste it here. Okay. Now we can paste it here as well. Oh, hold on. Did I not copy it properly? Yeah, I didn't copy the other ones. Oh? Oh, it's this one. That's okay. Yeah, for some reason I haven't copied these. This is the output belt. It's going all the way there. So now one thing is we don't need this part any longer. So let's remove everything which is related to this side. And this. And I think we are good. I think we are good. Yeah. Now let's just simply copy these sides. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is done, hopefully. Man, prepare for mistakes. Prepare for mistakes. I'm ready. My body is ready. My body is ready for all the mistakes that are gonna be taking place here. Sure as hell, there are gonna be mistakes. Yeah, let's... I like rectangles, but... it's fine. Anyway, we don't have a... It's gonna be... continued further to the bottom. How should we connect them first? Let's start with for once. Let's start with the easy part, the output belt. Here is the output belt, and we need to bring it into here. Man, I'm happy I left all the space in between the undergrounds. That's looking so nice without undergrounds on its way. These are the first cards. Now, in order, let's do inputs from the top to bottom. So now we need iron plates and steel. Let's get them. So which one of you are iron plates is the leftmost one, and steel is this one. Yeah. Should we align them? I think they look better aligned. Yeah, like this. So steel is this one, and underground iron is this one. Perfect. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be continued anyways. Tack, and let's go. And iron is done, and steel is gonna be done here. Iron and steel. And it's properly beaconed, yes. Everything here is properly beaconed and moduled and connected. Now, in order, let's not... oh, yeah, the feedback loop. So, because there is liquid output here, we need a tank. We need a balancing tank. Could it be a bit... Ah, it's fine. I wanted to kind of... We can do it like this. And that is... no, it's fine. It's actually fine to be like this. And let's all put it here. Inputs behind, outputs in the front. So the outputs go into this one, and the inputs are coming from this one. And this is the one which is gonna be topping up the tank. Up to... Again, how much? They need 1k. Let's have 2k in the tank. Uh, 2000. Whenever this is under 2000, you work, and then everything else is just a feedback loop. Let's get the cosmic water. I'm trying to put them as well under these. Yeah. Perfect. Where is the cosmic water? Which one of you is cosmic water? Is the one which I haven't brought, of course. Following the logic of bring only what's used. Bam. Bam. And good. Do we need cosmic water elsewhere? Yeah, we do. Oh, it's needed in purification. I have never connected liquids in the purification one. Let's see here. It's needed for the storage tank one and purification. That's right. Only two. 1152 plus 783. Last number is gonna be 5, and we need 1935. Last number is 5. That's how I. The estimation is okay. Let's have the cosmic water input here, and polluted stuff outputs are gonna be a bit later. Yeah, it's, you know, we could be inverting these, and I think if we shift click, it's not gonna, yeah, for the contaminated biosludge, and we also need to be evacuating contaminated cosmic water. We could do it. Right above the cosmic water, or let's have it near biosludge, like closer to each other. Okay. So let's connect. Again, which one is which? I think of these two belts, the leftmost one is the cosmic water, and rightmost one is the biosludge. Yeah. These two. So the cosmic water is here, and the biosludge is here, and the normal one, not contaminated one, is here. Neat. We don't need these ones to be that close now. We do need one here, unfortunately. And this one could be even further now. Oh. Not that it matters, because we have a split here as well. Good. So they do have cosmic water now. Okay. Now, about these. Let's be smart here. Let's be smart. Let's try to be smart. Before we copy. Oh, they aren't reaching. I mean, which is fine. I can just do this. I think... Oh no, it was max distance. Let's see. We can add when necessary. Okay, so let's check the numbers. We have a full 5 belts, and this one. Oh, do we have scrap from these? Yeah, we do have scrap from these. Let's see. Can we merge them? How much scrap does the storage tank one produce? 3.0. Okay, on its own it produces 3917. Can we speak in belts? I think it's going to be easier. So 1.45 belts, and this one produces 5.2. So if we add this and this, we are at 7 belts, not 8, which is really nice. So we could be merging the outputs from these two, like one of the belts. And we shall compress. I think it's better to compress them right away. It's better to compress this right away. So how should the compression occur? And by the way, I think I had forgotten to evacuate scrap from these. And these are 2 belts, and we don't have 2 belts. We don't have 2 belts. Should we move like these to one tile above so we can have 2 belts here? I think it's not even necessary. It's gonna be a bit weird, but we can be like, we only have 2 machines, and we're not gonna be extending this anytime soon, so we can be a bit free to do stuff like this. And of course we need to use these ones. We need to use these. Okay. My question, are these gonna be able to work non-stop? Because I know that machines need to get emptied really fast. And if the scrap is taking too much time to empty, to get emptied, then the machine is gonna wait until enough output has been gone. We need to be testing that. But if we need to test if these machines ever stop. If they do stop, we can maybe increase the scrap output by by doing this, right? By doing something like this, we can increase the speed at which a scrap is getting out of the system. So we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so we have 2 belts of scrap here. Let's get them to the bottom. Yeah, it's fine like this. And we need to compress and merge them. They're all non fully saturated. Which one should we? Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. So you are input on the right and output to the right, and you all are the same. So here what's happening is that this belt, or should be the other way around. I think it should be the other way around. So what's happening here is that these belts, they get merged, and there's a saturation going on here. And the input priority is going to be from the right. This belt is going to be completely used, and some of this one belt is also going to be used, and we're going to be saturating this belt. Now, this belt is being saturated, so we need to proceed with the next one. And basically connect everything like this. And we are going to be having one belt, this one, the last one, which is not going to be saturated. And then we can saturate it with this one. And then we can be saturating finally these ones. And I think this is gonna give us the saturation we are looking for. If someone sees any problem, please speak up. I'm hoping this is okay. I'm hoping this is okay. So 6 here, and so we need 7. We only need 7 because, as you notice, one of the belts disappears. Thanks to the compression, one of the belts disappears, and basically you can view it as like the belts flowing onto the one below. This one flows onto this one flows onto this one onto this one onto this one, and they get compressed 7 belts into 6 belts without any normal balancer, just with priorities. Let me confirm once again. 5.2 plus 1.4, yes, it's less than, it's 7. It's not 8. And we do have 7. Shouldn't they be top left to bottom right? They could. It doesn't really matter because they all have the same. Like these 6 belts are like full at, I don't know, 80%. Let's say 80%. So they compress and basically they leave the top one most empty. Right now it's just a shift, not a compression. No, it's a compression because it always takes from 2, and it outputs in priority. It takes from 2 belts at all times, and it outputs in priority to one of these. So it's a compression, unless I'm missing something. The result of these 2 belts is being outputted here in priority, so compressed output, and the rest is coming in from here. It's coming into the top. So this one takes in priority the remainders of this belt and outputs and combines them with this one and outputs the full belt here and passes the remainder here. If it's 80% saturation, it's actually more than 80%. It's actually more than 80%. I said 80% just for the image of how it works. But let me give you the exact values, and it's high enough so that we don't have any like empty belt in between. Basically, we have 5.1 machines producing 4.2 belts. So you can see the saturation is up there. It's actually not far from 80%, yeah. It's 80-something%. 5.1 machines produce 4.2 belts. It's 80-something machines belts. So basically, what that gives is that it makes these 6 belts compress into 5 here, and leaves this belt with very little. Oh, it actually leaves this belt with very little. So we need to take from here as well. Output to the right. Hold on. So here is like this. You're onto something, I think. You're onto something. Basically, here is when after these 5 belts should be saturated, and then the 6th one has very little on it. And it takes from here. Basically, it has one saturated belt which is pushed here, and this is the one which is remaining, which is the least saturated one, the only one which is not saturated, basically. Hey, Tyrannosaurus Hacks, how are you doing? How are you doing? We are discussing the way to efficiently compress and the belts without having to use a blueprint with a ton of splitters. You're doing all right? Ah, great to hear. Have you streamed or not yet? For you, it would be morning, right? So as last time, I guess not yet. The idea here, Faustus, is that if you look at these 6 belts, they shift the stuff towards the bottom as they can, and leave the top belt almost empty. Stream is tomorrow, 15.5 hours. I see. If I can, I'm gonna try to find ya. I'm gonna try to find ya. Work calls back to mute. Oh, okay. So I think it should work, but we shall see. We shall see when we plug everything. We shall see. It's better to make sure it works. Faustus was saying it's just a shift and they should be top left to bottom right. But it doesn't matter because they have the equal spread. Like if you do this but the other way around, they're gonna be having like right now they should have a like the exact same ratio of items, exact same compression percentage. So it doesn't matter if we do it like this or like this. Like it depends which one which belt ends up being free. I think it should work. I think it should work. I think it should work. So now we need to pass these belts right into these. Maybe we need to restock on belts. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, something like this. Autosave. In the way. Let's do it like this here. We can actually do it like this all the way down. Unfortunately, there are just too many belts to to do it properly. Okay, so what do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? We shall check the compression. We shall check the compression. So how much of these do we have left? We use 4.265 belts. So we have 7.35 belt left. 0.735 of this one left. And here... did we actually measure? 0.735. These are the tensile strength and compressive data strength, which both output 0.5 to 2. They output 2 belts. Man, I need to be noting somewhere. I need to be noting how much of the belt we have used, and if we can reuse it with another one. Oh yeah, they have 2 belts. They have 2 belts. These are the 2 output belts. These are the 2. Which one is compressed? The top one is compressed. The top one is compressed. So the top one is actually going here. Oh yeah. And the bottom one is the one which has a little bit of. It has the reminders like 0.04 from these two plus 265 here. So basically 0.3. It has a 0.3% saturation. And how much are we producing now? That's fine. How much are we producing now with these two factories? We have 0.3 saturation. If we are approaching 0.7, I will be so happy. I will be so happy. 5.2 plus 1.4. Oh! 2 plus 4.5 is 6.67. 0.67. We have approached 0.7. We can merge them perfectly. We can merge them perfectly. They perfectly match. They perfectly match. Can we actually calculate? It's hard to calculate. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, let me throw down a small temporary factory. So the ones which we are summing up. Actually, we need to go all the way. Like I wanted to sum up the scrap from this one, plus the scrap from this one, plus the scraps from these two, plus the scrap from the decontamination machine. But I think, nah, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna pray I didn't make any mistakes in my estimations. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that the belt here, this one. It's gonna be the one which is gonna handle the overflow from here. That's what it means. Basically, the top belt here, which is the least compressed one, is gonna be merged with the remainder of these facilities, and it's gonna be almost fully saturated. Almost fully saturated, and the 5 belts here, or 6, the 6 belts here are already fully saturated, which can be passed down right here, right into these. And we can say goodbye to all these belts. We can say goodbye to all of them. And that's why I'm so excited. It's because we have like the math worked out. I mean, hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. And because of that, we have a very neat. So how? What's the best way to organize these? I think it's fine. We can just do this. Then this one goes here. Yeah, it's fine. And then this one goes here. And then this one goes here. And then this one goes here. And then these two. Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this. I prayed for 0.7 and it was 0.67, which is right below, so it allows for some error margin, and that's not too high of a difference to like have this belt be open. I mean, we could always like do this and like try to. We could always try to do like to make a splitter here and like try to make sure it's saturated like from below by using like input priority from this side and just like feed whatever is remaining. But it's so close to the limit that I'm gonna leave it like this. And here we go. We have saturated almost all of these belts. Look at how many we had at the beginning. 16 full belts. And now how many are left? Only 4. We have only 4 belts left. Only 4 belts left. And that's really nice. For everything else, man, I'm so happy about this number. Probably happier than I should have been. Let's go back to the base and get some more belts. We have none. Even the belts number was almost perfect. Like we have only 4 remaining. But we didn't finish connecting the signs, to be honest, so it's not like it was a scrap factories. Oh, why is it blinking? Oh, I think there was a crash. Yeah, look at these. There was a crash, and they have these items, which cargo pods. Okay, let me. Do we have any? Okay, I'm gonna do something really fast. We are gonna be evacuating the cargo pods. And the cargo pods, do we have any? Yeah, we have a scrap recycling facility here. What? Why are you hanging here? Oh, because you don't have any... The robots don't have any place to sleep. We need to build more houses. It's becoming a robot sim management game. It's because these are all full, I think. Yeah. Let's make robots happy. How many do we have? How many are we inserting? 1k, right? And how many are we allowed? Hold on a second, that's way more than 1k. Because we have never read robot statistics. We have never read robot statistics, and that's why it was green. It was like inserting non-stop. It was inserting non-stop. Oh man. And now it's red because we have way more than 1k. One of these houses 350 robots. So 3 of these should be housing 1k, but we have like almost the double. Okay, so what I wanted to do here is I wanted to be able to process. Oh, I don't have any scaffolding. Let me quickly go back, refuel, and then place down the idea is to place one building with a requester right in front of the scrap, so that we can use this recipe in order to scrap the cargo pods into scrap. And it's gonna be done right away. We have a station for scrap evacuation, so it's gonna be very, very direct. Let me take belts. Do we have speeders? Do I have speeders here? Oh, yeah, 50. I think it should be enough. Let's make it 100. Because I'm using speeders a lot recently. And the belts. Oh, no belts? No belts? Hold on a sec. Lubricant? Lube? We don't have any more lube. What's going on? Lube, please. We don't have heavy oil. I'm guessing it's the water ice. No, methane. No, it's not methane. It's not methane gas. It's not crude oil, so... Oh, we can't consume petroleum. Our petroleum has backed up. Our petroleum has backed up and we cannot consume it. Why do we have a chest full of... oh no, that's for balancing, I guess. Not sure. Yeah, we don't have any use for petroleum, and this is why we couldn't have been producing heavy oil. Look at that! Like, we're using the efficient recipe: 1 heavy oil into 10 lubricant, and nevertheless, nevertheless, our petroleum. Oh, yeah, we are not fully. How can we use petroleum here? I mean, we should. To be honest, we should just start a tech. Any tech is gonna be fine. Any tech of level 2. Oh, let's continue with the rocket reusability. We are we are very close. I mean, close and far at the same time. Because if you make a sum, I don't remember my math lessons, but a sum of powers of 2 from 1 to 10, like look, the last one is 1 million, right? Second to last is 500, so we are at 1.5, then 1.75, then 1.8 something. So basically, we every time we approach 2 millions, but we divide the what's remaining by 2 as we go down, right? So basically, the limit to this is gonna be 2 million, and that means that we have only 2 techs out of 20 left, but we have done only 1/4. We have done only 1/4 of science researches. That's how bad it is. Yeah, the limit is 2. The limit is 2 million basically. Last tech requires 1 million. That means that all of them, sum of all of them previously is 2 million. It's 2 times the last one. I think. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay, I wanted to grab scaffolding. And yeah, now we can see lubricant. I mean, we cannot see anything now, but we should be seeing it soon. As the sciences... No, hold on, we're at 0. Are we at 0 because they're not working? No, they are working. They are working. We are at 0 because it takes 500,000. Lubricant, come on. Like, if we don't have belts, we cannot continue. If we don't have lube, we cannot continue production. Should I... because here we are using the... sorry, here we are using the recipe which favorizes petroleum gas instead of favorizing heavy oil. Maybe, if we don't have enough heavy oil, we should be having another row with the other recipe, the heavy oil one. I think it would be for the best. Especially considering the fact that this is a bootstrap base, so I think we can simply replace, like, repurpose the remaining 2 into the advanced oil processing. I mean, into heavy oil, not cracking. This one, the heavy oil processing. If we repurpose these, I think the connections are the same, yeah. And we just need to monitor the production of these. Like, if this one is too low, basically. Let me throw a very quick... Just put a pylon here. And just put a pylon... do you reach? Small wire. Oh, you can connect to the wire. Hold on. put a pylon here, and basically we want to put a pump, and whatever is on the top is gonna be the heavy oil, and we are gonna just do this and allow when heavy oil is below, let's say 5,000. Yeah, because we're cracking at very high amounts. So when there's clearly not enough heavy oil, then we should be using these recipes. Along with these, I guess, I think it's fine. Well, I'm not gonna do some heavy logic here. It's just like, look, yeah, we have produced 12,000 of heavy oil. It's gonna give us 120,000 of lubricant, and that's gonna be enough for how many belts? 120,000. They take 20, so 6,000 belts. But they also, some of them go into the Space Undergrounds, which is actually not that many. Like 6,000 belts is like this. One row is 1,000, so it's like 6 rows of belts. That's nothing. That's actually nothing. Hold on. But yeah, because we're researching, the petroleum is also getting used a bit, because we're making chemical gel. And we are using it. You can see we're using it slowly, so it's fine. It's fine. We can be making belts. But we need need belts. only have 400. I mean, while we are waiting, can be working on the base. Hey, where did you get that emote from, Faustus? Heimerdinger. Oh, yeah, the landfill, of course. Look at look at this mess. Look at this. Let me be a bit. Let's pollute the space a bit less than we actually are. But this requires. It's gonna be so much better when we unlock the big pylons, and I think we need energy 3 for them. So it's not gonna be too soon, but also not too late. Yeah, let's put this here. And scaffold. Let's also grab some models. Grab everything. And scaffolding. Okay. Yeah, basically when we have the big construction pylons, instead of having 64 by 64 radius of construction, we're going to be having 256 by 256. And that's going to give us enough coverage for all the rocket crashes. Because I think it's only the construction robots who handle... Oops, well, it's fine. Only construction robots handle the rocket crash. Oh, I wanted to put it here, but I think we don't have space. We don't have space in space. I think it's fine to put it anywhere since it's a requester chest anyways. So let's just put it next to the rocket crash and just set the recipe and reprocess these. Is there a beacon nearby, by the way? Oh, let's put it in the beacon, you know, just to make it faster. And just put you and set you to be the item in question. I don't even understand the the purpose of having these items, like from a design point of view. It's yet another unnecessary unnecessary part of the logistics. Now they process and they evacuate. There are already so many steps. Is this one really necessary? Because yeah, exactly. I didn't want to say it to put it frankly like that, but sometimes it does feel like a big finger to your sanity and to your time. It's a problem to solve. Get to solving. It's a big middle finger to your time. Which I guess is the mindset which you need to have with this mod. Okay, let's let me put some of these into the chest, and we can proceed with connecting the remaining belts and liquids. I think we need to connect lubricant. Yeah, let's connect lubricant right away while I'm still thinking about it. Let's put it. Yeah, let's put it under these ones. I'm stalled on Naquium just because of how annoying it is. Oh man. Please say something motivating. Please say something motivating about Naquium. But I'm motivated because it sounds so mysterious, right? And for those who know Stargate Saga, I'm a huge fan of Stargate, and Naquium reminds me a lot of the Naquadah. The Naquadah. Space exploration in general has a lot of like Stargate feeling. I mean, not story-wise, but like being on unknown worlds and whatnot. We do need a Stargate, by the way. We do need a transport gate, like teleporting items between surfaces. That would be so neat. I mean, that would be that would cancel all the requirements for the rocket. I started 100% achievement vanilla playthrough last night to procrastinate Naquium mining processing. Doing another factory to procrastinate another factory. Doing one to procrastinate another one. Good job. Okay, so we need blank cards and the girders here. Let's get it. The girders are... Yeah, we have... Don't know why, but we do have... This is the girders. Let's get it. Man, drag and drop is so nice. Just because we have planned some space. And this is for the girders. So let's let me copy paste some of these. Hold on, these are going two different directions. Wait a second. Potential problem fixed. That's gonna be one less mistake to make. I forgot which one I took. This one. Okay. And this is girders. Okay. They are going into here and here, and this one is gonna be... Sorry, this one is gonna be the cards. Yeah, the cards is on the bottom. So where are the cards? Oh, there. We have two belts. Oh yeah, haven't connected them completely, which is fine. We can proceed from here. We are still at the one belt usage. Oh, did I get the blueprint? I should space out the autosave. I don't need to be saving as often as it currently is. No, that's the other one. That's how I made the mistake. Whatever. And here is the data cards. Okay. Girders. I'm having trouble pronouncing that one. Are we good? Are we actually good? Let's check. Done. Iridium plates. The moment I am hoping we're... Oh yeah, and the locomotives, of course. This is a bit of a... We need to kind of deviate here. And we need to deviate a bit further. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay, so the top one is gonna be the locomotives, and the bottom one is gonna be the plates, iridium plates. Let's get the belts. Locomotives is this one, and iridium plates is that one. Man, they are far. Okay, iridium plates are the... Oh, it's only one. Okay, let's do it one by one. Iridium plate is this one, so we don't make any mistakes. I'm trying to do both at the same time. Here, here, and here. Iridium plates, done. And locomotives. Yeah, I think I was thinking why there was like this a single lone belt on the right. Could it like belong somewhere? Maybe it could belong here, but it's already set up, so it's fine. That's not an issue to solve. Up, 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 up. And here we go. We need to connect it into this one, like this. Okay. It could be like this. And yeah, we don't have speeders here. This is the sole consumer of locomotives. Oh, hold on, the top one, this one. Like this. Checking again. Yeah, the second one should be the iridium plates. Okay, good. It's officially done. I think the most complicated recipe of all is gonna... this one is gonna take the podium of the most complicated recipe of... I mean, until now, but... let's see here. Yeah, the other ones are just like... Okay, we need to make space platform scaffolding. Nothing crazy, but in terms of the sheer amount of, like... I mean, this one has most different resources, but again, nothing crazy. Just pipe them in and that's all. It's not like you have 5 belts of scrap to output. Okay, let's proceed with the cards, with the 2 remaining cards for the tier 2. And we are gonna be Gucci. And these are pretty simple. I always tend to do the most complicated first to get rid of them. And it's the ones which require the same amount of mechanical facilities. So corrosion resistance and rigidity. Let's see here. What inputs do they share? Already I can see that they share material testing packs and black data cards. It's becoming a common thing. All of them require basically black data cards, and most of them require material testing pack anyways. So yeah, let's actually copy paste the thing we have in the middle. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. I'm gonna... We don't have to take the thermal facility above. And let's put it right below. Yeah, just like this. Hey, Revan. What's up? We are on the catalog number 2, the tier 2 catalog, and we have finished the 2 complicated parts with the locomotives, the impact testing, corrosion resistance here, and the which one was it? Rigidity, yeah, corrosion and rigidity. So let's see here, a triangle here, and a chemical stuff here. Okay, now the material testing pack, it needs 2 every 10 seconds, and this one needs 4 every 10 seconds. So I'm happy I have put them like this. The material testing pack is gonna be here at the bottom. So do we have any feedback loop? Yes, look at this. We have girder feedback loop. Perfect, it's already done. Do we have feedback loop here? Yeah, we have a iridium plate feedback loop, so we can do it behind, which is fine. Is there any other feedback loop? So only scrap. No, this one doesn't have anything. And this one, yeah, only girder. Only girder. I'm so happy copy pasted and even properly used the proper card, the bottom card, which feedbacks into the middle. So now let's just think about the beacon. Actually, yeah, we could do it like this. Like top beacon could be beacon in this, and we could be having a beacon below, which is gonna be beacon in this, because we can't put it in the middle anyways, considering how complex of the setup it's in the middle. Now, one final thought is about inserters. Are they able to properly? Let me put the modules. Are the inserters properly able to handle, especially the red ones? 5.6 speed, and we need 2 testing packs in 10 seconds, so basically 1 per second, about 1 per second. And yeah, 2 inserters are good enough. We need iridium and glass in addition at the top. And material, oh, hold on a second. Material girder. Oh, no, hold on a second. The girder cannot be in the middle, because the girder is not the shared one. The shared ones are material testing packs and blank data cards, and these don't have any feedback loop. So this is not going to be the girder, it's going to be at the bottom. So this one is pretty straightforward. I mean, we could do them like this. This one's pretty straightforward. Let's also try to make a tile. Let's try to make a tile, yeah. And we can be, I mean, making the chemical gel in here, water output here, lubricant. Oh, let's have water output in front of each other. So lubricant could be same as chemical gel, 2 inputs on the sides, and the water here could be 1 pipe into 3, and it's gonna evacuate 2 at the same time. Which is, I think it's a neat little thing. Let's give it a bit more space at the bottom. And we need feedback loop with iridium plates and material testing packs. So let's see here. I think we did it like here, but I'm gonna try to not copy the same thing, because let's try to have a material testing pack belt, like being on the second lane, simply because it's the one we are needing the most, together with glass actually. But and this one, yeah, this one is definitely material testing pack, has to be on the second row. So in order to copy paste, let's have the material testing pack on the second row with a stack inserter for it somewhere, and let's think about this one. Could we make it? Could we make this belt be on the closest row here? So if we were to do it like this, no, we need to be drawing from it. We need to be drawing from it anyways. I mean, it would kinda be possible if we like. That's super weird. That's actually super weird to do it like this. So the input priority from the right, but output priority to the right as well. that would be a super weird thing to do. Like the belt itself is here, it's feeding into here, but we are taking from the second row in between these two. Have you ever seen something like this? It's possible. It is possible because these allow, like, the length is good enough. But one small issue here is that these output towards the top side, and this one takes from the bottom side. So we need to do some kind of I'd like to inject it on the bottom side, and I think something like this would work, but that will require a dangling belt here. And last issue is that if you do it like this, then we are unable to actually take from the other lane. There's no, oh no, there's space here. Never mind. There is space, but is one red inserter enough? Let's see here. We need 2 glass in 10 seconds. We need 1 glass every 5 seconds, and machine works at 5.6 speed. it is beaconed. So more than 1 a second, and this one rotates more than once a second and can grab 3 at a time. So it's okay. 1 red is okay. So I think it's good. We can just do this, and we're kind of done. I just want to test if this inserter is able to properly output to the right-hand side. Let's test it. I'm never sure, like especially with the corners like this. I'm never sure which side of the belt it outputs, and I realized when I was doing some tests some time ago, it doesn't make sense. That's my problem with it. It doesn't make sense. Like look, an inserter outputs. Let's try to remember. Let's try to have some tests. Let's try to remember. So if it's like this, obviously it outputs to the top side. I think everyone knows that. It actually takes from the bottom side and it outputs to the top side. I mean, it takes in priority from the bottom one. Let me show you. See, it outputs to the top. Now let's see here. Okay, it also outputs to the top. So what was the case when it doesn't output to the top? Is it like this? No, in this case, it also outputs to the top. Oh yeah, the part which didn't make sense is that here it outputs to the right side, but here it outputs to the left side. It's not consistent. It's not consistent. So when it goes like this, it outputs to the top side, but I think if it goes like this, yeah, see how it outputs to the left side. But if you remove this belt, it's gonna output to the right side, and that's the not consistent part. I feel like if you have a belt coming from the left, if it's a corner, it outputs to the top left, but normally it outputs to the top right. That's really hard to remember. I can't find the logic. I mean, maybe we can try to find like something to memorize. Anyways, in this case, sorry, I forgot to test exactly what I wanted to test. In this case, I think it's gonna output to the right side, right? Ah, no, still to the top. So this doesn't work either. How can we make it output to the bottom side? How about? Is this gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. This gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work, but I mean, why not? You know, we have condensed everything in three belts here, in 3 lanes. And it's looking a bit weird, but it's I think it's sensible. I think it's pretty sensible to do it like this. It does look weird, but it's okay. So we have 3 belts. We have 3 lanes condensed here. We are taking from this one. We are taking from the middle one, and we are taking from the top one. And now we can just copy paste. I had deleted. I didn't mean to delete that one. Let me put it here. And let's just copy paste this one after flipping it, and copy you into here. You are gonna be the same. You're gonna be the same. So girder on the first lane, the merging thing on the first lane, the material testing pack on the second one because it's the most heavily used one. So we want the green one for it, and blank data card. No, blank data card in the middle. Oh, hold on. You don't need the third one, right? Yeah, you need glass, but you don't need the third one. You don't need this one. So we can keep it like this. We can keep it like this. I mean, in this case, we could actually do it like this. All right. Oops. They are not symmetrical, but oh, let's keep the symmetry. Let's keep the symmetry. It's fine. This is more important than any other concern. Oh, I had forgotten to keep the girder here and just remove this one. Yeah, that's all. Now they're kind of symmetrical without the third lane. Okay, And I think it's good. I think this is good. I hope this is good. It doesn't matter what I think. I just hope this is good. What I think may be completely false. Okay. Let's connect before while it's still fresh in the mind. Maybe before connecting we should be tiling it. But for okay, usually it goes against what I believe in Factorio, against everything I believe in to tile before testing. But in this case, the testing has to come at the end. Oh, yeah, whatever. The testing has to come after. That was... so we have 6 here, so we need 1 more. Like somewhere here. Something like this. Okay, let's just see whether everything is tileable here. Oh, this one is not tileable. Let me check. Hey, Tense Dungeon, how are you doing today? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, I just noticed this is not fitting. It's not fitting tile. Hold on. It's not fitting the tile. Oh, it is. No, it is fitting a tile. It is fitting a tile. Fine, I guess. Yes. You should know if you're fine or not. We can do it here like this. Yeah, and now it's a tile. Yep, now it's a tile. So here, like this as well. We are trying to find some belt techniques, some ways to reduce the footprint while providing all the resources. Right now, it's a material science build, and we have finished first catalog. We are almost done with the second one. These are the two remaining facilities for the second one. Oh, I haven't even checked the middle ones. No, the middle ones seem okay. 2 inputs and 1 output. Yeah. It's looking a bit weird, but I do find some aesthetics in this. How far are you now, Tense Dungeon? How what's your progress? We need 7. Oh. Oh, 1 online raiding with a party of 5. 2 raids in 2 minutes. Guys, you're amazing. Thank you all for thank you for raiding. How are you doing, 1 online? Your factory is so much more advanced than mine that I think this will look like a step back into ages for you. And we need to grab some belts. Good, how are you? I'm good as well. I'm good as well. Like, playing Factorio is such a treat. And having you as audience is even bigger of a treat. So I'm really happy. happy to be playing, happy to be chatting, happy to have you guys. It's a nice nice way to take your mind off. Like, Factorio is really it's really sneaky. Like, it feeds you with problems, and whether you want it or not, if you're playing Factorio, you're not thinking about any other stuff, about any other real life stuff. Unlike other games, which may for example, like, be like, you wouldn't need to think too much when playing some other games. But Factorio is not like that. Like, it requires your your mental attention. Hey, Ilham93. What's up? What's new? How is the... What's the expression? How are the clouds under the sky? I think it's an expression. I think about it while driving. That's the like it goes over the effect of taking your attention while playing. It takes also your attention while you are doing something else. You're thinking about it. You drive a long way sometimes. I had a small part of my life where I used to drive to work as well, but I quickly switched to common transport. It has actually been really cloudy and rainy here all week, hoping for some nice spring weather soon. Yeah, same. Same here. Where I live, we had a cold wave, a big cold wave, and now the real spring is finally coming. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm looking forward to the spring. Let me take some undergrounds. Now we have a lot of now we should be taking scaffolding. I'm in Canada, so it's not unheard of. It's not unheard of for there to still be snowy this time of year. Yeah, the place where I was born, it was on the mountains, and we had snow 4 months a year, like non-stop snow. So I know how it feels to have snow 1/3 of your 1/4 of the year. But now, yeah, I'm living in a more mild conditions where it barely snows. Are you French? I'm trying to figure out your accent. It's a long story. It's a long story. I have Slavic origins, so half Russian, half Ukrainian, and so I have learned English before learning any other language. So I think most of my accent is Russian accent, and then we moved to France. So I had all the education in France, and maybe I have picked up some French accent there. So yeah, you are not you are half right. You are half right. I have picked up French accent. Maybe not that much. Not that much. Like if you hear French accent, I mean, for those who have heard French accent, like you cannot mistake any French person. French accent is so strong, so strong. And I think I have picked up some of it, but since I spoke English before I spoke French, I think it did not affect that much. I mostly my accent is mostly Russian. Yeah, you were sort of right. I personally I cannot realize how much of each language has affected my English. It's up to you guys to tell me. Please let me know. Probably the reason I picked up on it is because I'm Canadian, so French is the language I hear the sound the most. Let's be honest. The French in Quebec, the French they speak in Quebec is really weird. Is like for French people, is really weird. Like it's almost like a comedy show. It's almost like a sketch. No offense, but it's really weird. I've heard they're very different. They are, and one weird part about Canadian French is that when they can speak French and they can very naturally like put some English expression in their French phrase and say it while switching the accent to perfect English. Whenever a French person uses, like French from France, person uses some English expression in their phrases, they use it in a very French way. They use it in a very French way. I'm not sure if I can imitate French accent, to be honest. Like they say "the" instead of "the." It's hard for me to imitate an accent, which I'm not speaking. But yeah. But it's so unnatural. It sounds so unnatural when you're from France, when you hear someone speaking French, and then in the middle of the sentence, they like use a heavy English accent. Yeah, you know what I mean. Let me check the ratios here. We are at this rigidity and this, so we need Oh, hold on. Are we at one belt of packs? Quebec French had a lot more slang. Yeah. Let me check. Sorry, give me a second. Math time. I'd like to calculate them. So we had 3 belts. We had used completely one of them. So how much of it is left? These 2 belts have been used into 3 belts. One has been used, and a bit of a second has been used. So how much has been used? It has been used completely. Did we also? Yeah, we have also used it here. So basically, all the four initial cards have used it. Plus, you don't use any. No, you do use material testing pack. Where's your material? Oh, it's coming from the same one. Okay. So all the 4 cards have used 1 and something belts. Let me see here. 1, 3. Let's say 350. 0.7. 0.7 plus 0.348. 0.7 plus 0.348. We have 0.050 basically. 0.050 remaining, which is nothing. It's almost fully compressed. And then here, first 2 are not using any material testing packs. Wow, that's weird. But we're using testing packs here. Here and here, yeah. And these oh, hold on, what did I look at? No, I looked at this, yeah. And here we are again at 0.348, and we're at 1.74. So we are at 0.524. 522. We are at 0.522 and plus 0.05. 0.572. We are at 0.572. I need to write this down. 0.572 of the second belt is being consumed. That's how much testing packs has been consumed. Okay. Back at you. So Quebec French is of course, no offense, right? I think like French people make fun of a lot of other like French-speaking accents and vice versa. Like a lot of people make fun, especially Swiss. In Swiss French is also a bit different. It's less pronounced as Quebecan French, but it's still a bit different. Most importantly, most noticeably, the numbers. Like everyone is making fun of French people for their way of saying 70, 80, and 90, right? Because those of you who have studied French, you know that people in France, people say when they say 70, they actually say 60, 10, and when they say 80, they say 4, 20, because it's 4 multiplied by 20. And when they say 90, they say 4, 20, 10, because it's 4 multiplied by 20 plus 10. And like when I learned French, I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, language. I was really surprised why these numbers were like this. But then I learned that in Switzerland, and maybe I think in Quebec as well, they have dedicated words to say 70 and 80 and 90. Why say 99 when you can say 4, 20, 10, 9? Exactly. yeah, 19, like 17, 18, and 19 is literally 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. So 4, 20, 10, 9 for 19. That's really something. That's really something. So hold on, did I add this too? Yeah, I think I have added the 2 packs here, so we can be. Oh, mistakes. This is the pack, right? Yeah, it's the pack, and it should go below. It should not go here. Let me copy that one, cut it, I mean, and put it here. And let me do it like this, and we are splitting it and grabbing it. Too soon. I mean, too late. Let's do it like this. like this and like this. And really? Oh no, hold on. No, it's fine because it's here. No, it's not here. It's here. But we can do this. It looks so weird. Okay, let's displace it once more. So we do this, and then we can do this from here. Okay, so these ones are the girders, and these ones, are iridium plates. Where are they again? I need to place some, I don't know, combinators or something on the way, just so I know where stuff is. Okay, plates are here. Do we, question, do we need plates anywhere further down the, yeah, we need plates all the way to the last sciences. Okay, so they come in here. Yeah, this is the plate lane. Yep. Like this. Okay, and this is the testing packs, and this is gonna be the girder lane. Yeah, like, I don't even know the, like, why historically Canadian Quebec people speak French, like French colonization, I think, or something, but it has changed. English as well. Like English has changed in lots of countries. Like changed. There is a joke, right, among people who speak English in non-native English countries. That is, they can understand each other. Like, for example, Indian English, or like I don't know, any like Russian English. They can understand each other, but native English people have trouble understanding accents. I mean, you need to get used to them. But that's not completely true, but it's a common joke. Oh, bot again. That's the first time ever that there are 2 bots in one day. Usually it's 1 bot. It's the first time I've seen 2 bots in one day. Feels like the Canadian version of America. Oh, no, that's okay. So this one is the girder, yeah. And it's coming in here. Like this. Yep, I think it's good. Did I miss the... Oh, I have missed the evac belt. I have missed the evac belt. And this is why it's best to not tile until you're sure that everything is okay. Let me check. Okay, once in order. This okay, this okay, this okay. We need to build in, to bring in magnet cards. Let's do it first, and then let's see how we can handle the outputs. Okay. Oh, they have been brought. Oh, I made a mistake here. These are blanket cards. Where? This one is the testing pack. The second testing pack. Yeah, testing pack is not that lane. They're close, but it's not the same. The testing pack is these 2. They are next to each other. So we have these 2 are, I don't need to fly, I can just check. Yeah, so we have 4 lanes here. 2 on the left are the testing packs, and 2 on the right are the blank data cards. Oops. So this is gonna be the testing pack one, and as calculated here is the amount that... Oh no, is it the amount that we use or the amount that's remaining? I think it's... yeah, I have added the usage, so it's the usage. coming from here, and this one is fresh for now. Now, how about blank data cards? We have been using one single belt of blank data cards. So let's do the same and see when we should be stop using this belt and we should be starting using the other belt. This is where constant combinator is placed as ghosts, showing which lanes are which items every now and then. Help keeps things sorted. Yeah, exactly. I have the same idea, like place ghosts and. Oh, you know what? We could be placing a ghost combinator with the number of the item, which corresponds to the amount of the belt, which has like. If we have used like half a belt, I can put a constant combinator with like 0.5, saying that we can we have still 0.5 of this belt left, or like 500. That could be a neat idea to remember the belt usages. But let's see the cards. I think we can do this for the final science. For now, I think we are almost done. So now you are coding with Factorio. True. Let me check here. 0087 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 6 7 8. No, still it's 0.087 everywhere, right? Times 8, basically times 16. Yeah, actually we need it's 16 of the data cards all use 1/8 of the blank data cards required, so we don't have to worry about the belts. What we can do is we can use one belt into two first catalogs and the second belt of blank data cards in the second catalogs, in the third and fourth catalogs, in the second pair, and I think that's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. That's gonna properly balance their consumption. Let's make them one under another. Yeah, I think that's neat. And that's the last of the tier 2. So we can we don't need a speeder here. Yeah, let's reinvent the placements and do it like this. And now we only have one belt of data cards. And how about? No, the testing packs here, we still need to be careful about them. We still have 2 belts. I mean 1.5 to be exact. 1.4428 to be exact. To be more exact than exact. And what do we need? Oh, what are you? What are you? You are... Hold on. We had 2 shared items in the middle. And these were the testing packs. What have I done? What have I done? Why do we have these? Before destroying, let me confirm. Let me confirm. There is a middle lane for the shared items. There's one for blank data cards, and there's a second one for, yeah, like testing packs, glass, iridium, blank data cards. Testing packs, girder, blank data cards. Yeah, it's for the testing packs. This one, it's not these 2. So we can actually be deleting. We can actually be deleting all these. Yeah. Okay, you know what? It's easy to undo, because we can make a very nice. Because we only have 1 item below, we can make a very nice build. So we can just remove these, and we can make a very nice build here. So we have this middle, and we have only 1 item. Only 1 item. So we can basically output it, but the output is also done on the. I can do it like this. Something like this, and have it come. Oh no, we can't have it come from here, but we can have it come from just to push them to the bottom, and I think there is no way to be with this setup, with this specific belt placement, there is no way to be only using two tiles, 2 lanes. Can we use 2 lanes? Is there a way to use only 2 lanes? That's again a useless challenge. A useless challenge. Is there a way to be only using 2 lanes? So we have the belt coming in from the second one, and we can be splitting it. For example, yeah, it's really weird. Or it can come from the first lane. It can be coming from the first lane, and we can actually be inputting from the left and outputting to the left, and try to do something like. Oh, but then it's not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to take it. We want to be in. I want to be. Man, always trying to do something useless. Take from. Yeah, we don't. This is not long enough. Okay, never mind. It was not very useful. Anyways, we can just do it like this. Just do this. Have a lane here coming from there, and oops, input priority from the right, and output priority to the right as well, and then we can do. Like this. Yeah, just like this. And now it's good. I mean, it's good. It's functional. It's functional. Okay. So we do have the input from here and output always here, and we can now copy paste. And they are all. No, they're not all properly. Oh yeah, they're all tiled. We all need to be tiling using these two. We don't need to be tiling anything else. I think Factorio Planner even has a function that does that for you in the View Utilities section. Which function? View Utilities. Preferences. View Utilities. Utilities blueprint, request items. Does what for me? So factory floor. Oh, hold on. Convert all items that your inventory is missing onto a blueprint string containing the constant combinators. You want to be making the factory. You don't have the items. That's really cool. That would have avoided me trying to manually pick the buildings from the mall if I had known this feature existed. That's really cool. But does it? How does it calculate? Does it make an upper limit of every single value? Let me check. So we have thermodynamics 1 plus 2, so 3 plus 2 5 plus 14 19. 19. Do we have 19 here? We do have 19. Oh, that's really cool. Request all the items that your inventory is missing to construct the sub-factory. This uses construction bots, not logistic bots. I think that's a bit too advanced, but maybe just using the blueprint into a requester chest. That's really nice. It's really nice. So basically all these items minus the greens and like 3 of each could be requested, and the modules. Oh, we're gonna be needing more modules. But does it assume 1 beacon per? Yeah, I think it assumes module. Speaking about modules, it assumes 1 beacon per building, I think, or something, or like 1 beacon per. It doesn't. Yeah, the coverage. It depends on the coverage. Okay. And floor. What about the floor? Construct this floor. Construct this floor. What is the floor? What does the floor mean? Is it like all this? Is this all this considered to be a floor? No, I don't think so. Let's check floor, blueprint. What do you have? No, it's still the factory. Maybe there is a way to. Oh, the floors are these. We can go. Yeah, I remember. I never used this feature, but we could be making like big factories, and we can. It's like think Factorissimo. Like we have top level factories, and each of these bricks could be a subfactory. Factorissimo subfactory. Like I think if you click on like if you click on one item, you could make a subfactory for this item like under it, like a tree, and you can go up like one floor up. I have never done that. I have always decomposed everything onto a single floor. As you can see, all of this is on the same level. These are levels basically. Like we could be having only catalogs here, and like clicking on the catalog and decomposing the catalog production under it. Maybe like the level. Yeah, exactly. It's these buttons. It's like 3 levels. Never used these. Yeah, I could be improving. I could be leveling up the usage of Factory Planner. That's great to know. That's great to know. Always learn. Okay, so let me fix now these. We can just I think if we just do this, it's oh yeah, no, this don't need to be tiled. Just like this. Yeah, it's very simple. Only one item. The girders, and this was the girders one, right? Yeah. So let me. Like this. Okay, girders are done. Now we need to improve this side. How to... Actually, I like the way it's done here. I like the way it's done here because it allows for the input to be here, for the first input to be here. Is there a certain SPM that you are aiming for? 1 zillion. Right now, there is. You see here the catalogs are 235 items per minute. And if you're wondering why is it 235, well, let me let you know that we have decomposed a factory of all these sciences. If I can find it. I think it's just called sciences. Yeah, sciences, this one. And the goal was 124 items per minute, because 124 is a round number. So I have decomposed all the requirements for the sciences producing 1000 items per minute to the power of 10 SPM. And while decomposing, as you can see, I have used the best recipes, and I think I have used some recipes which, like this, the significant data are produced by using the best simulation, and the insights are produced by using the best recipe which combines all of the insights, and that gives us a decomposition like this, where we need exactly the same amount of each catalog, and right now I'm noticing we are having 235.1 items per minute. And that's not exactly what I was planning for. I planned exactly 235, but that's okay. It's a good enough approximation. So after you decompose 1k SPM, you reach this number of 235 catalogs per minute, and from what I understand, and I think it makes sense, basically catalogs are your science building bricks. Your SPM is literally limited by how much catalogs you're producing, because you're combining catalogs into insights, and you're combining insights into significant data cards. Like, the SPM is a direct consequence of catalogs, with some mixing and matching in between. And therefore, you need to focus on the production of your catalogs, which turn into science with some resources. All of this mess, like the insight, significant data, is just unnecessary complications above the catalogs themselves, like mixing and matching. There are 2 dimensions, mixing and matching, of the same science, but in depth, like using different deep catalogs of this same science for the better insights, and mixing and matching different sciences in order to make significant datas. Like the insights themselves, you mix and match from different sciences to make most efficient significant datas. And if you check the most significant recipes, then you get this, like, it's best to have all the catalogs there are for the SPM. We, the chat, have decided not to inform GMS about spoiler removed, as he seems to be having so much fun putting this factory together this way. Oh no, you're telling me that there's gonna be later recipes which are even better? But the decomposition here, I have checked it with Factory Planner, which technically gives all possible recipes. So I'm not. Maybe I have. There are checkboxes. Like there are checkboxes to check. Maybe I have not show non-research recipes or something. I'm not telling you anything, man. You have just triggered a spike of interest and a bit of what would be the word? I'm afraid to make these factories and have them being thrown away. But I'm not sure it's gonna happen. But don't scare me. Yeah, that's the word. Don't scare me. Thank you. Let's see here. Yeah, I like the way this is built. I like the way this is built. I'm not sure why I have tried to reinvent the wheel here. But if we just take this, and the wheel, I mean the wheel that has just been invented. Oops. If we take this and flip it like that. No, what? If we take this and flip it like that, we could be having a nicer... Yeah, this needs to be like this. We could be having a nicer design here, but without this one. And using, actually using also through belts, but that's okay. Just messing with you, it's a great build. Oh, really? Oh, man, thank you. You don't... like, if you want to mess with me, I recommend you mess with me all the way. I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna hate you. But it's gonna be interesting for, maybe, for you. Don't you worry. Yeah, we only have one here. Like this. Yeah, that's all. And let's continue. Let's continue it all the way. Oops. All right, this is dead end build. But now I know it's false, right? Now I know it's false because because of what Faustus just said. So these. Now, okay, let me fix the mistake here. We don't need this anymore. And this one, which is this one, we could actually be I'm gonna cut it and put it down right down here. Put it down here. Yep. And that's is gonna be the one input of testing packs. And this is gonna be the the iridium. Yeah, this is the iridium. It's going here. And the third one is unnecessary now. The third one is gonna be unnecessary. This one is unnecessary. Oh, and also the red inserters. Because we only need glass and iridium plates on this side. Okay. Looking good. Let's connect the glass. Let's connect the glass. It's... Oh, we need to go all the way top. The middle one. Do we use glass anywhere else? 470 into 470. It's only used here, which is perfect. One belt without any speeders. And right here. Nice. And yeah, let's go. Glass is in, iridium is in, blanket cards are in, material testing packs are in as well. At the bottom, girders are in as well. Good. Now, now to evacuate the scrap. And that's the only missing piece here. Should have thought about it earlier. Should have thought about it earlier. Because now it's really hard to find a space. I thought I could be doing it behind. But now I'm realizing that doing it behind is... Wait a second. These should be looking there, yeah. I'm realizing that making it behind is not exactly possible. How much are we producing? How much are we producing? Could we be taking it at the same time as cards? It's this one and this one. So we're producing 1.8 plus 1.4. Yeah, 3.2. It's more than one belt. We need 2 belts of scrap. We need 2 belts of scrap. We need 2 belts of scrap. So they have to be behind. They have to. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's easy to make the scrap. Oops. To make the scrap output for the bottom ones. Simply because they are so small. Let's also rotate these, and we can be like this. And we can be making, let me copy that one from here. We could be copying these ones and basically like connecting them like this. No big deal. Bottom scrap is done. That's it. Now, top scrap is gonna be a bit harder. And I'm afraid it's not gonna be possible without a refactoring of this, which is again not a huge deal, but it may make us change these again. Oh, suddenly I have an idea. But oh, these are like max distance. These are max distance. I was thinking about. I was thinking about moving everything one tile to the left and basically using this side, but we wouldn't have the place here. Now, what would be a good solution here? We could move this second belt one tile above. Let me remove these, because anyway we're gonna be repasted anyways. So we can move this belt one tile above, and this way. Let's see here. Let's see. So basically we have this, and we have, yeah, and if we do this, it's gonna be possible. Because then if we do this, are these connected? Oh, they're not connected. They need to be like this. Yeah, this is now possible. Yeah, now this is possible. Okay, and because we had we have opened a hole here, we could, like a hole of 2, we could actually do this, and something like this, and then we can be having this output here. And now we are evacuating. So let's just move this belt one tile above. And we are good. This is the glass. Oops. Yeah. and the scrap is here. Gucci, I hope. And of course, we need more of these. Okay. Good. Now again, we have now 4. Why these are cut? We have now 4 remaining belts of scrap, and we are using, if I remember correctly, 1.5. So let's try to use the trick, the remembering trick. Oh no, these are. Yeah, we kind of have to like do this at least. Yeah. Is there a point of having these? Is there belts? There's no belts here. There's just liquids. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, so now we can put these. Yeah, it's a bit of a what's the word again? It's a bit of a heresy towards the buses, right? Usually you try to use undergrounds for the transversal lanes, and the bus itself should go on the straight lanes. But that's okay. It's not a bus anyways. Don't start thinking I'm doing buses, because it's not a bus. No buses here, not on my watch. Let's check again the outputs of scrap. 1.880 plus 1.410. 3.290. 3.390k, and that means that we are 590 items. Let's talk in belts. I think talking in belts is better. So 0.696, well, 0.7 plus 0.52, 1.42. 1.42. 1.42. Okay, let's mark it. Let's mark that we are using 42. Okay, 5.8. We're gonna be filling this one belt completely, and this one belt is gonna be at 5.8. This one belt is gonna be scrap at 580, like this. So we know that this belt has 580 free space. I'm gonna be confused whether this is how much we are using, or how much of it is free. It looks like a bus and bucks like the bus, but it's not a duck. It's not a bus. Oh, hold on. What are you? What are you? You are the material testing packs. Oh, and these are these ones. Right. The wheels on the bus go round and round. I'm not seeing any wheels. Okay, and so we are consuming this one, and this is how much. Oh, I have already forgotten. This is how much. Okay, let's be straightforward. I think it was 420 of it used. So we did 0.7 plus 0.52. Oh, okay, I'm completely mistaken. It's 22. It's 0.22. 0.7. Yeah, 0.22 is how much of it is used. Let's talk on used. 220. So, and this one is gonna be full. Let's get them. But we need to compress one of these. So here it comes. Should we go a bit to the top? Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's have the belt here, and this one is coming out here. So these are the two belts, and we are gonna be compressing. I think it's best to be compressing the right one. Output priority to the right. Yeah. Where is... Oh, and we haven't even connected the output for the cards. The cards themselves. The whole reason why we are doing this. Let's get the cards. And we have 4 left, which is perfect. Let's get the cards. This one, right? Yeah. The cards connected. No, not like this. Stop reinventing. Okay, now the ones which go to the left. All the way to the left. These ones. What's this emote? Duck or Z? Oh, it's a normal one, right? It's not a sub one. Which one was the bottom one was completely full. So let's finish the full one like this. This one is done, and this one is going up top in priority from the left. And so we know that we can. It's full up to 220. Like this. And we have 3 belts remaining. 3 belts of scrap. 3 belts of scrap. Perfect. Now let's decide. We have actually finished. Have we finished? Can we truly call the two of them finished? What's missing here? Oh, maybe the filter. Yeah, the filter mini loaders. Did not have enough of these. Okay, and also we need some... Oh, no, we need cards. That's fine. Let's cancel this. Okay, question. Should we build... Like, here we have the 4 cards for the first one. Here we have 4 for the second one. Should we build the cards for the third one on the right-hand side? Or should we continue here here on this left side? What do you think? I think if we build them here, it's gonna be more compact. And anyway, if in the future we're gonna be expanding here, we're gonna be needing the stations, right? We're gonna be adding more stations for the expansions. And so, like, we have already taken this space horizontally, so we might as well, like, build factories here. Because we don't need any intermediate stuff. And I think that was the initial decision. Yeah, I think we should be using this this space, but then it's gonna make it harder to bring belts through this mess. No, I think it's fine if we continue building them here, because even if we were to copy, it's fine. I like the cards being on one side, all on one side, and look at how much space we have reserved for the factory. This is me being very cautious about space and space, and yeah, I think it's fine to be using one same lane, one same side, and we can be keeping the other side from for whatever is necessary. Remember that at some point we are going to be needing to process the uranium. Because we are, this factory is asking for uranium. It's a requester for uranium. Speaking of requester for uranium, we don't even have a train. We have nothing. And I like the way belts disappear and we keep connecting the remaining amounts. So here, you know that we only have three belts left, so we don't even need to. We don't even need all of this anymore. This part of ground is never going to be used, and same goes for these. We could be trimming all of these, which I think is really neat. Oh. Oh no! We have the contaminated ones to plug in. We're we're gonna be having contaminated ones. Should we should we switch lanes? Should we use, for example, these? I think these lanes are not used, but they are kind of reserved just in case. We have these lanes reserved just in case. So yeah, I think I'm gonna bring these 4 lanes somewhere from here. And we need to also indicate how much of this belt have been used. So yeah, I think it's gonna be better. Like this. Oh, or is it for liquids? Hold on a second. Is it for liquids? It's kind of for liquids. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of for the liquids. What are you? Oh, you are the you are the unused one. You are the yet to be used one. No, what? I thought we had yeah, we needed to connect hot thermodynamics. Did we connect hot thermodynamics? This one, yeah. Oh, blasphemy! Heresy! Call Anakin! They are yellow. I deserve punishment. These are yellow. Both are yellow. Mistakes were made. Hold on. Why did I bring? I thought. Do we need it? Where do we need the chemical gel? Oh, we need it in corrosion resistance. It's the one I've just made, and it hasn't been plugged. It hasn't been plugged in at all. Yeah, this one. This one was a mistake. I'd forgotten. So let's do it right away. And this is the only location where chemical gel is used, except for the intermediate stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other yellow circles. Okay, let's get it. So instead of going there, which is completely bad, we might as well empty the network here like this. Yep. We are bringing it all the way down. Boom. And here. Okay, and that's a turn. That's simple 90 degrees turn. It's only used here, and that's done. Now, the real item which is necessary. So I really wished that we could be using these 3 lanes, 1, 2, 3. But these are used by the cooling liquid. Yeah, we can't really use them. What we could be doing though is bringing these here and then making a rotation and continuing from here. And that I think is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's do it like this. It's fine. So we need to be continuing the plasma. Was it plasma? It's a plasma stream, yes. Yes, indeed. Plasma. Okay. It's all the way down, but it was necessary in the hot one initially. This one, right? Oh? Oh? Hold on. By the way, this needs to be at 90 degrees as well. So why can't you connect? Are you? Oh, you are no. You are the water. It was not the correct belt. The correct one was the one above. Yeah, this one. And you are the you are the hot, and you are the plasma. Here and finally here. Yes, now it's fixed. Okay. And then we are gonna need plasma for later, I think. Let's bring the belts. Let's bring the belts. Grab some scaffolding and prepare. I removed the jetpack, and the inertia without the jetpack is real. Let's do it like this. And let's bring the belts. 4. Okay. Now we can turn them. Let's should we leave some space? Let's leave one tile of space here, and that is because we are gonna be having a second tile here. And these are gonna be the cold ones. The plasma stream ones. The contaminated. I'm gonna say it. The contaminated cosmic water ones. Pum 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 pum. Oh yeah. 4. Cool. Let me also put a like estimate here how much of this belt did we use? How much of this belt did we use? We had 2 belts incoming. We have completely used one of these, and we had used a little bit of the second one. Yeah, this. So 69, nice. 1.4. Yeah, 1.4. So we might as well write it down as 0.4. 400. 392 to be exact, but let's not use the. So this belt is the contaminated scrap with a usage of 400 and 400. Yeah. Hoping that I remember these numbers, what they mean. Okay, and now we can proceed with the next build. And that's the last one we are going to be able to do right away, because the number 4 will require us to actually research, plug in everything and research the science 3, because we're going to be needing to take the ability to make number 4, and we will need heavy composite. So let's finish the number 3. So what do we need? That's some nice shieldings. Oh, they are like all shieldings, but number 3 starts like let's see here. These ones, right? Yeah, friction, ballistic, radiation shielding, explosion shielding. Friction and 3 shieldings. Yeah. I'm going to the top to grab the buildings. 4 plus 7, 11 mechanical facilities and 7 radiation facilities. 11 all the mechanical facilities, and 7 all the radiation facilities. Yeah, above is a bit. There are different buildings. And 2 thermodynamics. And there should be 1 left. 2 left. Not sure why. 0.5. Not sure. Did I not put one of these? Maybe I have taken too much. So how should we organize these? How should we group them? Like continuing on our 2x2 groupings. I like to watch the numbers in item per minute. I've gotten used to it. Even though watching in belts would be okay. Let's try to use belts. Let's try to use this belt view. Let's try to learn. So what grouping makes sense? right away I'm seeing these two can be grouped together simply because they have the output of cosmic water. They use the same the same buildings, which is that's not important, but and they also have shared black data cards and material testing packs. But the same could be said for the items above. Oh, if we group this one and this one, if you group these and these, you can see that the shared items are actually 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're going to be having 4 shared items. Unfortunately, 4 shared items cannot fit between 2 buildings without like using some very weird belting. Shall we? Oh, but I think it's going to be complicated anyway because of eventual feedback loops which are not written here. Let's do it in order. Yeah, let's do these two. We can have like these and in the middle, and like, yeah, like usual. No big deal. And this way we can actually copy. The copy pasta continues. Oh, speaking of copy pasta, we need beacons. These 2 beacons are doing a good job, so we can just copy them. Can they not? As long as they are less than half a belt. Oh, I have been avoiding joining half belts because it would require balancing, right? Because if you join half belts, you need to be mindful that only one, like from as the input, you are only consuming from one half of it, unless you balance the 2 sides to become one, like equally, right? Unless you do this balancing, which could be done, which could be done. But let me confirm about feedback loops, because if we have feedback loops, having 4 belts in the middle is gonna be very hard. Maybe we're not gonna be having space to process them. I join with the splitters when possible. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's try. It's a nice. Depends on space available. It's a nice challenge. If we are able to do so, then. But anyways, if even if we manage to have 4 inputs, all in the middle, they still need to output cards on the same belt, right? They still need to output cards on the same belt, and we are gonna be having to join the belts from each side, which is again not a huge problem. But okay, let's try. I'm all up for trying. So it's gonna be. Oh, and we only need two buildings. We only need 2 buildings of these. We only need 2 of these. And like 1 explosives production. Oh, explosives are coming in from the top, so we don't need to produce explosives. But we need to produce firearm magazines. And we need 5. Oh, we need 6 ascending machines producing fire magazines for the 7 mechanical facilities here. So let's have this one at the bottom, and the easier one at the top. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so this one at the top and this one at the bottom. And let's see if we can fit the 4 shared belts in the middle. 2 thermodynamics for explosion shielding and a bunch of ballistic shielding. Two thermodynamics. Yeah, they can be like this. Explosion shielding, yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we are. Oh, the beacon is reaching these as well. That's really nice. That's really nice. Oh, but hold on a second. The beacon is reaching them, but we are going to be needing another beacon for the role of of magazines. Do other items need require us to build something? This one no, and this one no as well. Okay, so maybe we can have like another beacon somewhere here, which is gonna be at the same time reaching magazines and as also the two other facilities. Like if we can have some kind of optimization like this, could be really nice. We shall see. Or else just put more beacons. Okay, and these ones are the ballistic shielding. Yeah, I remember the name. Let's try. So let's say we have 4 input belts here. Do they have any feedback loops? Oh, they are crazy on feedback loops. This one has 2 feedback loops, and this one has also 2 feedback loops. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Can we combine? One nice thing to note is that the girder is only used. The girder is only used in like this is the last place where the girder is going to be used is for these 2 factories. So now I'm feeling even better about having them together, because we can just take the output of it and like be done with girders. We don't need to pass it anywhere further. So this is really nice. However, for iridium plates, how many iridium plates? Yeah, look at this. We only need half a belt. We only need half a belt of iridium plates. Like, so we don't have to worry about balancing all sides. Even 1/2 a belt is enough for all this build. So we don't need to be worried about balancing. So that's a non-issue, which is nice. And therefore we can combine the girders with the iridium. And before we do that, I'm gonna do some optimization. Wherever we use girders, man, that's so hard to pronounce for me. Wherever we are using these, I'm gonna make sure that we are using these elsewhere first. Here, so I'll put priority to the right. Here I'll put priority to the right, and that means that the reminders are gonna be here. And we can now merge this belt with the iridium one, and this is gonna allow us to have only one belt. And if we are able to merge, oh, hold on a second. I think these are bots. Yeah, it's nothing. Let me check Nauvis, by the way. Let me check whether there's any problem with the defenses. No, they are full. It's just that the biters are a bit... there are too many of them. That's okay. That's okay. Let me see here. If we were to have 2 belts in the middle, if we were to have only 2 belts in the middle, man, it's really hard to find them. I almost want to make a separate factory with just these 2 buildings. It's really hard to find them every time. Explosive shielding and ballistic shielding. Yeah, these 2. Okay. If you look at the testing packs, if you sum the testing packs required, you can see that we are under half a belt. So we can actually mix and match anything we want here. Except for the explosives. And actually the 2 belts of explosives are going into these machines. They're like going... we can actually forward 1 belt per machine. We have 2 belts and we have only 2 machines consuming the 2 belts. So explosives are easy to input. So we can mix and match these however we want. I'm almost I almost want to have the output in the middle as well. That would be a challenge. That would be a challenge. So can we have 2 in, like, let's see. Let me lay down the challenge for you guys. So 1 belt of input here is gonna be iridium plates on the top and girders on the bottom. The second input belt here let me make them a bit longer. It's gonna be material testing packs and blank data cards. And in the middle is gonna be the output of the cards. Is it possible? Question. Is it possible to fit this in this layout? Additional challenge comes from the fact that we have double feedback loops. I honestly think it's not possible, but we shall try nonetheless. We shall try nonetheless, because it's fun. And we can also make more space in between. We can have more vertical space. That's no problem. Oh, that would be a problem. Yeah, not sure. We could. Let's see here. Okay, if it's not possible, we could just remove the output belt and be done with it. The first idea. I don't have any more hands, any more filter inserters. We need to build the circuits for these. I mean, we could. We have materials. Okay. So first idea would be to have a combined belt of. So we said on the top is gonna be the plates, and on the bottom is gonna be the girders. So this one is gonna be girders. And this one is gonna be plates. I'm not sure if it's properly optimized. I think it could be better optimized like this, something like this. This one, I think this input. Okay, testing. Optimization testing. Are they outputting to different sides of the belt? No, this one is outputting to the to its left side. Ah, come on. Oh, in this case, I think this should be working, right? No, it's not working. This is also outputting. It's neither like this nor like this are they able to output to different sides. So we kind of have to have a. Oh, maybe like this. Oh yeah, like this is good. I mean, in this case, it doesn't matter if this inserter is here or here. Honestly, I mean, it could be here or here. It doesn't matter. Okay, never mind. So we did that, and now we can flip it and, for example, put it here. But then we are almost. We are using this. We are fully using the space here. We can't even put the speeders. That's impossible. I'm calling it right away. That's impossible. That's impossible to have so much resources. So much resources coming in on like half belts, merging the feedback loops, and at the same time having the... okay, let's forget about the output for now. Let's forget about the output. Is it possible to handle just the inputs? The belt is coming from here, it's going here, and then... Oh, it's... Yeah, no, again, it's... Look at the mess. Look at this mess. Or if it's coming from the middle. If it's coming from the middle, it cannot really come from the middle. If it's coming from here, input from the right, then go this. Yeah, we're gonna be needing to make a horizontal space for that, if you want to make it work. Or vertical space. A vertical space is more is nicer, I think. So from the left, and if we do this, and then if we do that. No, it has to be here. But then it has to be here. Then it has to be here, but we are already using this space for the... And it can't be here, because if we do this, this is not working. No, we don't have space. We simply don't have space for the feedback loops. We simply don't have enough space. I'm not seeing another way to merge these, to make it like not 3 tiles but only 2 tiles. Unfortunately, as tested before, these don't exactly work. Boom. Oh, is it possible to use like long ones? But long ones we cannot be filtering them anyway. So like I was thinking about something like this. Like maybe these could have been possible, or like these. But this could have been possible if we were able to filter. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like this, they merge. Like this, they merge. Proof. Yeah, you can see they merge. You can see they merge. Let's try. Let's try like this. So you go here, and they get a bit more together, and then this one. Then we have to have this kind of in the middle, right? So we have to have it in the middle. We have to have it in the middle. Like do this, and then it should go here, and then input property from the left, and continues. Okay, done, guys, it's done. So the flow is coming in from here. The flow is coming in from here. It continues here, and it takes input priority from the left, which has on the on this left side iridium plates on these the girders. So bottom is always girders, top is always iridium plates. It goes in here, and then it continues here. And here we have again, inverts. Girders on the bottom and plates on the top. And this is actually tileable. This is a tile. Okay, at least this part is done. Like the feedback loop of both. And we also need to be inputting both. Let's check the speed. Let's check the how fast. Okay, 1 in 10 seconds. That's no problem. One of which in 10 seconds, and you have the speed of 5. You have this. No, hold on. 5.6. Yeah. So we actually can be using one red. We can be using one red like this. One red here and one red here. I think this is gonna work. But it's best if we take after we output, because if we take before we output, then I mean it's fine. They can be taken from by the other ones. It's no big deal. It's actually no big deal. No. Imagine this is the last machine. Imagine this is the last machine. If we keep it like this, then what's after it is never gonna be consumed. Oh man, it was almost working. But we have to consume after we output. We have to consume from here, basically. That was almost working. Oh, I have an idea. We can break the sequence here. We can break the line. And we can put them a bit shifted. And take from here. How about that? Hey, Posthumanista, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just add enough of them so you have no last machine. Even if we have like 10, the 10th machine is not gonna be working, right? But if you have a shift here, which I'm liking, I'm borderline not liking it because everything is aligned, but it's okay. Like if we shift, we can take from here. So the output of this machine is actually taken, and the output of this machine is actually like these are. I mean we could be using a. Okay, so add 11. Add one more. If you add one more machine just for the. In this case, the last machine won't be consuming. You know, I think it won't work. I think even if we add more machine, I don't want to add more machines, but even if we add more machines, like this belt is gonna back up, right, from the machine. They're gonna back up. It's gonna be a chain reaction. It's gonna be a chain reaction because, for example, imagine we have this. Imagine we have this tiled, right? Imagine we have this tiled, and basically this belt backs up because this machine cannot work anymore. So everything is gonna come in here. But the backup, okay, the backup from here could be taken by this machine, basically. The backup from this one could be taken by this machine using this belt. So yeah, it could work with a machine overkill. But let me. I think a little bit easier on the eyes solution is to just have them shifted like this. I think it's still a good solution. But yeah, you're right. If we added more machines. Oh, but we would be needing to add a top machine where we only need 2. Like, yeah, it's not clean. It's not clean, but it would work. I do agree. Okay, and now, can we have any more belts here? Can we have any more belts? Like, we can fit 2 belts here. We can fit we can fit 2 belts here, but no, we can't even fit 2 belts here. We can let me tile so we are properly seeing the. We cannot even fit 2 belts here because they don't reach. We can't fit belts here. We have only 1 lane to fit belts. We have only 1 lane, and if you put a belt here, the top one won't be able to take from it anyways. The top one won't be able to take from it at all. it's yeah. I think it's a dead end. I think it's a dead end. We have solved. I did my best to solve the problem of feedback loops using the least amount of space. Can I not compress it by 1 tile? Tell me more. Compress how? I have never played Space Exploration, by the way, so don't take my advice seriously. Oh, no problem. This problem is not about space exploration. It's about like general. It's about general like recipe. Like we have these inputs, these outputs. You can see that we output 50% of each of these items, which needs to be fed back in priority. It's a Factorio challenge. It's not exactly space exploration. Like the recipe is brought by Space Exploration, but the belting here is very vanilla. Oh no, my bad speaker jams it. If we could actually decompress. We could actually decompress and have 2 tiles of space in between machines. Let's try like that. Let's try decompressing. And then we can do this. Oh, but yeah, we... Oh! Man, you had the idea. By decompressing, we can be taken here. We can be taken here from both of these, like for the bottom, and we could be taken here for the top one. So this belt is also usable. This belt now has become usable. The top belt has become usable. Let's see if does 1 inserter. Yeah, it's actually possible. Because yeah, it's like 1 item every 10 seconds, even with the speed of 5. Oh, this has a better speed, but these use the big hands. This has a speed of 22. This has a speed of... Oh, hold on. The material testing packs are heavy. We could actually fit... let's place 2. Let's place 2 of these here because we produce... we do 2 cycles a second, and we need 4 of 1 item and 1 of other item every 0.5 seconds. So let's have 2 of the second sorters. Does the upper red inserter reach? Yep, it reaches. It reaches. Oh. Nice. Nice remark. It does not reach. So, never mind. Never mind that. Okay, guys, I think we are really trying to bang our head against the wall here. We are banging the head against the wall real hard. It's not even that necessary. Yeah, only the middle belts. Only the middle belts are able to be reached. The 3 middle belts. Not even the 3. The 2. These 2 belts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Only these 2 middle belts are able to reach, and that's. Unless, hold on a second. If we do this, yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, really, I think it's not a good solution. So yeah, it was a bit it was a bit intense. How should we do it? Because both of them need iridium and both of them need girders. Are you planning to have all the items on one belt? By half. There's gonna be basically there are 4. As you can see, there are 4 items: material testing packs, heavy girders, iridium plates, and blank data cards, and they are the same for these both recipes. And that was the whole idea. Is that the idea, yeah, was to be able to have all these 4 items in the middle, coming in from 2 belts, 1 on each side, and feeding into these machines. The challenge is that both of the machines have the same twist, where 2 of the items are being outputted half of the time. Oh, actually, for this one, it's like 75% of girders. But yes, a part of these items is being outputted, so we need to feed it back in, and in priority. And it's a nice challenge. Can we? Hold on a second. Yeah, we have to take from here. If we don't take from here, we cannot take from anywhere else. And this one has to like take. Oh. I had an idea, but I don't have it anymore. What we could be doing is like going even further behind. No, but that doesn't make any work. Can they not feed each other from left to right? That's a very interesting idea. That's a very interesting idea you have there. That's a very interesting idea. However, it would be hard to prioritize. It would be hard to prioritize. That's a very interesting idea. Like, do something like this. Faster inserters should do it, but we have 2 tiles of space, so fast inserters are not exactly. Oh, but if you remove the mess, if you remove the mess, maybe it's okay. Let's try. I like your idea. So we don't have to handle any of the feedback loop, and therefore it's gonna be easier. Let's actually try. I think I've talked about something like that, but never did it seriously. But one thing to note is that if we have a simple inserter for the thing, it's not gonna be as good as the stack ones, filter stack ones. And because there's so much space in between, we could even have like 2 of each. Hold on. Yeah, we can only have yeah, it needs to be like 2 items from the left and two items to the right. Let's try. I like your idea. It's a really good idea, I think. If we set if the input if we override the input inserter to be like one at a time, maybe they're gonna work. Maybe they're gonna work. I hate this. I just hate that it works. Disabling stacks for the others might be okay as well. Yep, exactly. Disabling stacks is what I'm thinking right now, and I'm checking the speed, and you need 1 item every 10 seconds. So it's nothing crazy. And if you have multiple inserters inserting in the machine, they should take turns normally. And if you do it like this, it should work. It should work technically. Like they take the items and they try to insert it. And if they work in tandem. However, look at the numbers. It's not 50%. It's 70% of girders. So we want. If it were 50%, it would be okay like this. But because it's 75%, we need more girders. We need it to be like this, so that when we have 3 inserters which are competing with each other, like these two are gonna be doing their work before this one. So after this one, these two should work, and that should ensure that they do prioritize. And Iridium place is only 25%, so only one of these is going to be good enough. Okay, how about that? And let's okay, let's try to continue the build here without minding the feedback loops. How about these though? These are 50%. So, and these are actually fast. These are actually fast. It's again 10 seconds, so they need 0.5, basically 1 item every 20 seconds, and they have a speed of 22, so almost 1 item a second. So this should be able to provide, but there are like 2 different items a second. So we should put the stack 2 at least. So it does, for example, it rotates twice. And it does. Yeah, we need to have at least a stack of 2 here. We need at least a stack of 2. And here a stack of 1 is good enough. And again, yeah, let me just go with the original design where we have the top belt, which is the iridium and the girders. And let me check something here. Yeah, 0.2 and 0.4, they can be combined without any balance issues. Okay, let's do it like this. Now, we also have, let's do it like this. We have a bottom belt. Let's do it like this, which should bring testing packs as well as. So the testing packs are really these are gonna be a bit annoying to merge, because we have 3 belts of these. I mean, two remaining belts, and I think it's these 2. Yeah, these are the testing packs, and I'd like to draw from both of the sides. To input on half of a belt here. Basically, take from one side, push it. Take from the other side, push it. And the push is on 1/2 of a belt. And the second half is gonna be completed by the Bangladesh cards. Oh. I have an idea. There is a nice blueprint which has been provided quite a bit of time ago. Was it you, Penguin Teddy? I think it was you. It was quite a while ago when we did what was that? Concrete build. But basically, what we this splits all the items into two from both sides, and if we combine them, we can have a single belt of. I'm not even sure because it's not the purpose. It's not the purpose. Like whatever comes in from these sides is being sent. Basically, this side is being like the middle one, the left, the bottom one is being outputted here, and the top one is being outputted here, and then they both go to. Hold on, no, this won't work. So they come in from different sides, and no, this won't work. I really don't like the fact that we need to be balancing. So you know what? It's fine. Let's have a full belt of material testing packs here, and let's have the outputs on the sides. I think it's fine. We don't need to be that crazy. Yeah, and black data cards as well. We don't need to be balancing these. So do it like this. Do we need, how many data cards do we need? Yeah, one every basically 2 per second. 2 per second. I think these can handle 2 per second. They are handling 3 every 1 and something. Let's be sure. At least for the top. Let's be sure that at the top they're handling them, and that they need 4 material testing packs. Oh, they need 4 material testing packs. Okay, change of plans. I'm rotating this like that. The testing packs must be on the top, because this one needs 4 in 10 seconds, 22 speed, so 4 in 0.5 seconds, 8 per second. It needs 8 testing packs per second, so it has to, we kind of have to use stack inserters here. And I think I'm even gonna be using 2, because 8 a second, technically it should be working if it's from a chest, but since it needs to grab from a belt, grabbing from a belt takes some time. It needs to wait until the items like get into its hand. So yeah, let's have 2. Anyway, we only have 2 buildings here, so 1 from here and 1 from here. Oh, 1 from here, right? Yeah, this one is the balancer of girders and iridium plates, and this one is going to be the blank data cards. How fast are the belts? Same as blue ones. They are 45 items a second. Yep, normal blue belts. Normal blue belts. Same speed. And we need 8 every... Yeah, 8 every... 10 seconds with the speed of 22, so more than 8 every, almost 9 every second. Almost 9 every second. 9 every second, and stack inserters have 12 stack size. If you want to do some math. Let's put these here. Yeah, these need. Yeah, only 1 material testing packs. Yeah, this is better. And let's connect. So how many testing packs do we have remaining, by the way? Oh, I had forgotten to finish the calculation here. Oh, that's the first time we are... no, it's not the first time we're taking from the belt. I should have been using constant combinators, yeah. So let's see here. We had 3 belts. Of these 3 belts, we had used all the testing packs. We had used 1 belt in the first one. So we have 0.7 plus 0.35. We have 0.05. Oh yeah, I remember that. So we had 0.05 remaining here on this belt, taken from this belt basically, and then this belt had been used for these. Corrosion resistance and rigidity. So these four, and then corrosion resistance and rigidity, these. So 0.05 plus 0.174, 0.22 plus 0.35, 0.57. So we have used a 0.57 of this belt. Let's mark it down. Let's mark it down. This has been used at 570. So how many do we need? How many do we need here? It's it's these two, right? Yeah, these two. So we need 3.5 and 8.7. Oh. Oh. The numbers are being nice again. Second time. Numbers are being really nice. So we have 4 and 30, about 4 and 40, about 440 plus 570. We are exactly at one full belt. We are exactly at one full belt. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's really nice. We can just do this, and then we can just plug it. And we have gotten rid of the final belt, of this belt. But just in case, we can put a splitter here and say input priority from the right, auto priority to the left. Yeah. Maybe there is a little bit which is taken from this belt, maybe. But this belt is completely used. 0.01 is missing, rather get one more full belt. Yeah, that's what I did. Like, basically, we this belt is not gonna be very full, so but we are gonna be finishing it here, and we are gonna be merging it with the remaining belt, and if necessary, it's gonna overflow from here to here, if necessary, but not in priority. So in this case, this way is gonna be fine, and this belt is gonna be used. And I have messed the lane. Hold on. Okay. This one is done. Material testing packs are done. Now we need a blank data card in the middle and combine the iridium and the iridium stuff. Let's see here. We had one belt of which, I think. Iridium belt is this one, and iridium belt is this one. So let's get them. So this is the iridium, and we don't need to balance these. We don't need to balance these simply because in total we need less than half a belt of each of these two. So we don't need to be careful, like drawing from one side, from another side. We don't need that many of these. And this one is that lane. Perfect. So just do this. Oops. Oh, is it the last usage of? Yeah, it's the last usage of girders. We can just turn left. Turn left. So I have put this one on purpose so that we are able to do this. Yeah, that matches, but I think we can actually even go even below and do this. Yep. And now we can have a combination of belts coming in here. And this one is going to be blank data cards. And blank data cards, as discussed before, one belt is used for the first two catalogs, and the second belt is going to be used for the next two catalogs. They all need the same amount of cards. Are we able to? Oh no, we are able to do it because we have one belt. Doesn't matter. Okay, and just do this. Done. We have connected the inputs. I think it was a bit early, because we haven't handled the outputs here. And do we have enough space? That's... We also need explosives for this one. We need explosives. But explosives can come from here. We can be doing the... Oh, we don't have space for the trick. I was thinking about like this, but we don't have any space like for the belt here. Or we can bring it here and then... Oh, we need two belts anyways. We need two belts, so they kinda have to come in from behind. We need two belts of explosives, one into each. And these have also two outputs, data cards. Oh, can we get data cards out like this? Is it possible? Oh, I was muted. For how long I have been muted? Oh, he's in the zone. No, sorry, I have been muted. I have been speaking. Oh man. Sometimes I have a cough or something, so I mute for a second. But sorry guys. How long has it been? I was saying how fun of Tetris setup it was here, and I couldn't remember like on which side of the corner it goes, and I had to test it. Yeah, man, that's the kind of stuff which tells me that it's time for me to go to sleep. Let me just finish this setup. And then I'll have to stop for today. So yeah, this is all tileable, I believe. I believe if we just do this. Oh man, okay. Let me let me remove this first. Let me remove this. Does it match? Okay, it doesn't match here because it needs to be like this. Okay, and now it should be tileable. Yeah, it's tileable. Sleep? What's the time for you? It's 2 a.m. Usually I stream until 1:30 a.m. On weekdays because I have work the next day. But yeah, I have overshot my limits a bit today, which is yeah, I have to be stopping really soon. But I really want to finish it. Factorio has taken over, and we're almost done. We're almost done. We just need to be like. We just need to be okay. Let's input one belt here. Let's input the second belt here. I'm gonna try to go real fast, and I think it's almost done. So these are explosives. You can connect them later. And here we are taking the. We are taking out the trash. Let's do it like this. Oh, yeah, no, it's not good. Let's do it from the middle. From the middle here and to here and to here. Okay, same here. Guys, for future reference, if you don't hear me speaking, 100% I'm muted. I never stop talking when I stream. It has become a habit. At first it was a bit weird, but slowly it's becoming a habit. It's becoming so don't hesitate to point out if you hear the sounds of silence. Man, that was lyrical, a bit too lyrical. That's another sign that I need to go to sleep. Okay, explosives here. Where are they? Here, it's these two belts which are which have never been brought down, and we don't have enough space transport belts for this, so this is gonna be for tomorrow. No sleeping for you. Factorio has taken over. That hard time. The evac is done. Do we need any? Oh yeah, we need to produce magazines. We need to produce magazines. How many magazines production do we need? Shielding. No, not you. 7 mechanical facilities and oh, cool. 5.5 assembly machines. That means one machine per facility. Perfect. Let's put you in the middle. Oh, and here we can be. Yeah, in the middle is fine. And this have to go here, and the fluid evacuation has to be here. Copy that here. It's basically done, right? Define done, because these are only the first 2 cards of the tier 3, so like to be really done with it, I mean, even if you're only speaking about these 2 cards. Bam bam, and then do these, and done. These only need iron, which is pretty easy. But let's check how much iron. 3.4, 2 belts. We need 2 belts of iron for these. Yeah, 0.5 belts. Did we? Yeah, I think I have connected one of the belts. That's the second time we need iron. And by the way, look at this. 0.5. Oh no, we are gonna be overflowing 1 belt, which is fine. Like we can take. We are consuming 4 belts with. Oh no, hold on. These are no for some reason. Again, new. Yet another sign I need to sleep. I thought this was 3,880, meaning 2 belts. But no, that's 3.5 belts. Just finish it. I'm sure you won't be here till 3 a.m. You know, if I stay too long, I'm not gonna be here at all in the future because I'm gonna get killed. I'm receiving some black looks. So I think it's best for me to not play with my life and be stopping. Yeah, it's Not a bus build. Hey, Dogar. It's not a bus. It's look at how it's more spaghetti than bus. To be honest, more spaghetti than bus. Yeah, basically these are very. Can we? No, we kind of have to. Or yeah, let's not be bothered with the side and. Oh, how about feeding in the. Something like this. How about something like this? And we can have belts of iron. We need 4 belts of iron, and we can be basically feeding them like this. And but we need to be merging them before feeding them. Like merge these two, and fully consume this one. Input priority from the right, output priority to the right. How many? Yeah, 4 belts into 6 machines. So 2 belts into 3 machines. 2 belts into 3 machines. That's good to know. Here we don't need any balancing. Yeah, right? 4 belts into 6 machines, then 2 belts into 3 machines. Kinda right. Kinda right. Yeah, this is a problem for tomorrow, I think. No, that's too much to connect. That's too much to connect. I'm never gonna be able to finish it right now. And by the way, did we keep the beacon? Yeah, everything here is modeled and beaconed. And this beacon is covering these, but not these. So we need to like kinda place it like this. Oh, no, we need to be covering. We need to be hitting this one. Yeah. Okay, guys, I have to be stopping. Sorry about that. I really want to continue, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be possible to finish. So for tomorrow, we are gonna be finishing these 2 cards. It's almost done, and the final 2 cards of the tier 3. Then we're gonna be like going back to Nauvis, connecting the rocket, receiving all the resources. It's gonna be fun figuring out all the mistakes, receiving all the resources, and actually 2 rockets. We have 2 landing pads. After that, we come back here, we fix any mistakes, produce the catalogs, take the catalogs, manually produce, not handcraft, but like manually produce the Material Science 3. After that, we go back to Nauvis, we research the bearings. Where are they? This one, the heavy composites. We research the composites, then we research the catalog 4, and then we come back here. Oh, we need to set up the production of these, we need to deliver these, then we come back here, and then we can finish catalog 4 and be done. So yeah, it's gonna be like, I think 1 stream is gonna be good enough. All of these are small tasks, not big tasks. So maybe tomorrow's stream Material Science is gonna be done, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, guys, thank you all for coming, thank you for watching, and have a good day or night to you all. That's it for today. Let me find someone who is streaming Space Exploration, as always, and send you guys there, or at least those who are AFK, or those who don't want to change anything and continue watching Factorio. So who do we have here? Man, at this time, there's always like only 10 streamers. Only 10 streamers. Who is doing Space Exploration? Try day 1. No one. Or at least not in the titles. Can I recognize SC stuff from the screenshots? Nope. No one. Let's see. Someone who we have never raided. Japanese ads. Okay, he's talking. That's the only thing I wanted to confirm. Let's go. Raiding King Yolokyo. Yolokyo?
Okay,
Yolokyo. Okay.
Is someone producing some turrets for someone?
Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.